stuck their heads in dookie.
I know. Hit me going home last night.
I was sitting at the computer last night, checking email, typing. And I just stopped just to reflect on the humanity of the whole thing. Not only stuck their head in a toilet with the business still in it.
Yeah, fresh.
Blue bubbles.
Yeah.
Had Eddie not taken pictures of this as well? I wouldn't have believed this.
Had a guy I used to work with at Channel 39 emailed me, goes,
Was this Brian?
yeah, MTV should follow Russ around. Osborne's ain't nothing on you guys. After that.
That's true. I never thought about that.
Yeah.
Now, normally, Eddie's the one that sees all of this.
Right.
Because he goes in the men's room with these people. Mm-hmm. What's going through your mind when you're watching this?
Yesterday, it was just, is my cell phone going to work the first few times? But the last time when the girl went in there, then I was...
It's funny, we got so bored with the whole thing of people sticking their head in crap that the chick showed up to do it, and I went, just take her in there during a break. I don't even care anymore.
Yeah.
Bored.
It's old hat now. Well, at that point, the pressure was off as to whether or not y'all were going to be able to hear me talk or what was going to happen. Yeah. And so I just went in there, and I was talking to her, and I'm like going... Do you even know why you're doing it? I go, you could pay $10 and get in.
Yeah, anybody could get into the thing. This is just for the VIF area, which we're not even going to be in all night. It's not like we're all headed to the VIF area and then we never come out. This kind of thing we'll float into and out of.
And she goes, yeah, but you guys are cool. And I go, okay, don't you have a boyfriend or something? She goes, no, I'm married. And I go, and he's okay with it. She goes, I'm going to ask him tonight when I already got the VIF tickets. And I go, okay. She got down on her hands and knees and started gagging, and that was when it hit me. I mean, it was just like, okay, this is real. She's going...
By the way, Eddie's talking about her sticking her head in the toilet with a business in it. The way you described it didn't sound like it. Yeah, I think if my wife came home and said, I got passes to the cool area. How'd you get them, honey? I stuck my head in a bowl of... Dude, I think I'd pistol whip the bitch. I think I'd have
to. Yeah, that's the ultimate good news, bad news thing.
Yeah. People are paying... the high bidder on the auction was like $330.
Dang.
Wow.
When does that end?
It ended this morning.
Oh, this morning?
Yeah. So the appropriate emails have gone out. In a toilet.
I wouldn't even do a fresh one.
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
Clean. If I'd cleaned it myself.
Right.
Still wouldn't do it.
Cleaned it and flushed it a couple of times. Even if it was that clean, fresh, sterilized blue water, I still wouldn't do it.
Boiling alcohol in it. Still wouldn't do it.
I don't even like cleaning it with a brush. You know, because I'm having to keep my toilets clean because the realtor's coming by. I don't even like that. In the water and blue bubbles.
For a minute, at least.
I'd have barfed.
Yeah. Absolutely. I almost did in here.
If we were in the military, you know, where every air base is in Europe, if they were to do that to me.
Yeah. All right, you're going to put your head in here. What do you need to know?
I got maps.
Pictures.
All right, tomorrow's a big night. Are you guys going to meet here?
I'll meet at your house.
Okay. Dan, where are you going to be?
I'll be here.
What about you, Eddie?
I'll be here.
Okay. All right, so George picks me up in the limo at my house, and then we stop by here?
Sure.
All right. Is everything else handled, Eddie? Security and everything?
Yes, everything's done.
Okay. Still think this whole security thing's a waste of time.
You can have somebody with you now?
Yeah.
Because for a while you weren't going to.
No, they're paying this guy, right?
Yeah.
I think it's a waste. But it's not going to cost me anything. Yeah, Dylan?
Hey, what's up, Russ?
No.
Hello?
Yeah.
Man, that was totally my idea about the swirly thing. I'm the one that came up last time for the white trash party. You told me to come up, and I said that everyone could take a lead.
Anybody know this guy?
Do a swirly, and I would do it with a diaper on.
Well, you're just a genius.
What's up?
Thank you. What, Eddie?
I remember.
Yeah, Eddie stole his clothes.
Yeah, he had the diaper on. He was standing out front, and I stole his clothes and threw him off on the elevator and just let him go up and down.
But I forget, why was he here?
He wanted to do something to get into the VIP area at the white trash.
Oh.
And so he just
He didn't have an idea, right?
No, his diaper thing was it. And he came up and stood out there in the lobby in his diaper.
Do you guys hear what we're talking about?
Yes.
Has this hit anybody?
Oh, yeah.
I pray that these aren't the salad days.
Oh, what's that mean? Yeah.
There are people showing up in their underwear that want us to turn their heads into water fountains.
Yeah. These are good days, buddy.
This is scary.
Hey, you have security around you. You're a rock star.
What were you about to say, Dan?
Well, when he came up, you totally ignored him. That was the thing that was driving him nuts, is the fact that you paid absolutely no attention to him. You did not ever acknowledge that he was out there. And he was hopping around trying to get your attention, and all you did was tell Eddie to go grab his clothes and get rid of him. Well, he felt humiliated.
I didn't tell him to come up here in his Depends.
No, you didn't.
I didn't tell him to stand in our lobby. Didn't he? He stood out there on the table, didn't he?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I remember the guy now.
Yeah. And he humiliated me, man. I feel bad. Oh, well.
I don't believe you strapped the diaper to him. No. I don't think he did that to himself.
I just have this inkling that something bad's about to happen. I don't know.
Why?
I don't know.
Don't pull this Dewana stuff.
Things are just growing exponentially.
No, that's a good thing.
I know, but normally something's got to give.
Quit being your dad. It doesn't.
Were you here yesterday?
I was here. I watched. I heard, anyway.
All right. Grab these calls and then we'll start news. Go ahead, you're on the air.
See, what the deal is, these people want to get into your VIF area.
Yeah, I got that.
They know you're going to have hot chicks all over there, right?
Well, I don't know for sure who's showing up, because anytime you got chicks from topless bars that promise to come, if you got 100 of them that'll promise, you'll maybe end up with 4.
But still, these guys want to...
And that's not an exaggeration.
No, that's exactly correct.
These guys want to meet these girls and hook up with them, but any girl...
But did you hear what these guys are doing?
I know. Any girl that sees them in there...
All right, first of all, here's what I want. Dan, you still have a list of the... we need a name for these guys.
The ones that did this?
The Duke Dunkers?
Yeah. I want special armbands or something put on these guys so we know exactly who they are.
Shake their hand, right?
Just so I know. That's like a brown badge of courage.
There you go.
And I want them marked.
So we can thank them.
Yeah.
And stay away from them.
Yeah. What do they call that in the biblical days? When you mark people for...
In the biblical days.
I know, they always did weird crap in the biblical days. You know, back when the biblicals were around.
Yeah, I was thinking like the Scarlet Letter, is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, something like that, I guess. Didn't they mark people with diseases or something? Oh, they got bad skin.
Yeah. Apparently when things were falling off, they had leprosy.
Yeah. Lepers.
These don't have to mark them. It was pretty obvious.
Yeah. I don't care what it is. Just mark the bastards.
Okay.
I don't care if they got shirts that say, I stuck my head in a pile to get in here.
It's a thought.
Anything just to keep them marked.
All right.
God bless them. I'm glad that they listen. But they scare me. All right.
Yes.
One more and then we'll do news. Yeah, Mark?
Yeah, I was wondering if you had heard last night on Channel 5 that Laura Miller is willing to ask of the city of Dallas a tax increase to help support the construction of this new arts center, because the donation that they received is only part of the funds that they need to build this thing.
Is this true?
Yes.
Dan?
$45 million.
For the arts center.
Correct.
Dan, have we heard back from Sugar Walls?
Not since that last attempt, no.
Still have her cell number?
Yes, I do.
Why don't you run through your little Rolodex and see where she is?
I will call all the numbers I have.
She's obviously gotten in office and lost her mind.
And the saddest thing about it is that the city will probably approve it, too. We can't give the money to the cops, but we can give it to an art center for more entertainment to the city.
Is this the
Victory Center.
The Victory Arts Center?
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know where that is.
Supposed to go up by the Meyerson, apparently. I don't know much about it.
It's to be built.
Yeah, to be built. It's not
okay. All right. Thanks, Mark.
You bet.
All right, let's go ahead and start.
Okay.
By the way, the VIF passes are gone. We're not giving away any more between now and tomorrow night. Might give away a couple on the spot.
Okay.
But no more today, no more tomorrow. We're done. I think the area is packed. All right, 324. J.D. Ryan's on the new 105.3 FM Talk with News.
Thank you, Russ. News brought to us by WB33 News at 9. Some say the fountain of youth is just a shot away, but this powerful poison really possessed the power to preserve. Marty Griffin takes a shot at Botox. Tonight on WB33 News at 9. It's the right choice at the right time.
Nothing makes him happy.
No.
He's always against something.
Yeah.
He never comes out and says, hey, this is great. Let's do this. It's always, this is something horrible. This is going to kill you. Don't eat.
Poison.
Yeah.
They're shooting poison in their wrinkles.
Who?
People. To make them.
I thought Botox was for sweating. Did I get that wrong?
No, it'll work. What it does is kill the nerves, so it'll work on pretty much anything.
Yeah.
That keeps the wrinkles out because it kills all the nerves in there, and your forehead doesn't move, or your eyes, or wherever it's at. It completely kills the nerves.
It just kills nerves.
Yeah, the stars are using it for everything. It's like their cure-all for every problem they got.
But it is a poison.
All right. Are they shooting Marty Griffin with it?
I don't know. We'll find out tonight at 9.
Oh. On which channel? WB33. Yeah. They always pull him out for the sweeps, don't they?
Yes, they do.
And lock him back up.
It is Thursday, May 16th, 2002. Tori Spelling turns 29 today.
She is not.
Yes, she is.
You don't get a dog face like that in 29 years. I'm sorry. My apology. A horse face.
No reason to be rude to dogs. Tori Spelling. All right. Janet Jackson's 36. Olga Corbett is 47. Deborah Winger, also 47, speaking of horse faces. And Pierce Brosnan.
There's nothing wrong with her face.
49. Deborah Winger.
Did she dry up?
Yeah.
She was hot in the 80s.
I saw her in person when she was doing that movie, Leap of Faith. Just rough. Actually, the screen, she's one of the few people, but the screen actually makes it look better. Because normally, movies are so big.
Right.
Actually,
were you in that movie?
No. I just knew somebody that was working on it, went out one day and watched him film.
Dan, were you in Leap of Faith? Were you an extra in that? No? Born on the 4th of July?
I was
of course, where everybody was.
Yeah, everybody was in that one.
Yeah.
All right, 3 men who were arrested Thursday in the slaying of a Wall Street Journal reporter Daniel Pearl have directed police to where they say his body is located. No further information was immediately available about the 3 new suspects. Arlington Police Department started its annual spring season alcohol task force. Every night from 6 until 4 o'clock in the morning, at least 25 officers will be assigned to catch nothing but drunk drivers during ladies' nights at one particular Arlington nightclub. Cowboys. Officers were watching for signs of drinking and driving in the area. Officers were also targeting graduation parties and proms, hoping to find underage drinkers.
Hey, somebody just sent me an email that said Ludwig got fired today from the Stars. Anybody hear that?
I just checked the wire.
Well, I don't think that would make AP right off.
No. I checked WFAA, though. They're normally pretty good at updating their website.
I'll call over there.
I think the last 4 is like 33. Do you have it? Okay. Yeah, see if you can find Luddy.
Okay. Taking aspirin before bedtime, but not any other time of the day, may lower blood pressure in patients with mild hypertension, as well as in pregnant women at risk of dangerous blood pressure-related complications. It seems that people who take aspirin first thing in the morning get virtually no blood pressure benefit from the drug. Patients who consult with their doctor and decide to take aspirin for such conditions should do so only at night. Sometimes research just confirms kind of things we already knew. Case in point, researchers from the University of Toronto announcing the results of their big study analyzing the effects of job strain and marital factors in raising your blood pressure. During the 3 years study just concluded, those who had strong marriages saw their left ventricle mass decrease in size by 8%. People with weak or troubled marriages and bad jobs increased 6.2%. Job stress was only a factor in men, by the way. Women seem to handle job stress a little bit better.
Hold on a second. Is that him? Buddy.
What?
What'd you do to get crap canned?
What?
Did you get fired?
No.
I got an email that says they announced today that the Stars let you go.
No. What they did is Chip is going to hire his own staff there. I'll be honest with you, I don't know what I'm going to be doing, but all I know is I talked to Doug Armstrong yesterday, and we're going to talk on Monday. And he had basically told me that Wilson would be the only guy staying as far as the coaching would go, and then Tipper will decide on who the other guy is going to be. So,
well, you got fired.
Well, from the coaching thing, but I never got hired. How can you get fired?
I thought you were already assistant coach.
No, I was upstairs, and then when this other thing happened,
when they let Hitchcock,
yeah, when they Hitch, I came to kind of help out and finish the year out. Not saying that that's not what I would want to do or anything like that, but
so you're going to stay in the administrative office?
You know what? To be honest with you, I really don't know.
You got fired, didn't you?
No, I didn't. You know what?
I
couldn't have got fired because I didn't have a contract at the end of the season.
All right, let me ask you this. Were they paying you money to come in every day and drag your knuckles on the ground?
Yeah, but that was
okay. Is that going to...
that was... I got my last paycheck on the last day of the regular season. I didn't have a contract for this year.
All right.
So we're hoping to, do something. I'll do whatever they would like me to do if they want me to do anything. So... You know
what we should do is, because when I started, we could probably get him some cash or something, get it sponsored. Is the way we met Craig was when I was over at the Eagle. They said, hey, I don't know who sponsored it, but they said we're gonna have him come over and talk about hockey and stuff and blah blah blah. And he came in like once a week and turned out.
And all I did is read your stupid jokes in the morning, your little skits.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, it was great, as a matter of fact.
And after you started doing that, I think you noticed at the end of the games, who did all the TV cameras start coming to?
Well, me, and I know that was only because of you.
Absolutely.
Okay. So I guess I owe you this big step forward that you got with this new deal of yours, all right? Or did you do that all on your own, or did I have anything to do with that?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know where any of this came from.
Sometimes when I see him at the Apple, he threatens to punch me just to get back to you.
Yeah. Hey, give this to Russ. And give him all of it.
At least JD is at least one of the social people in that crew of yours. He comes out, he mixes with the public. He's not some hermit that goes home every night and to his new castle.
Well, you know what? I'm sorry, but I've already been to all the topless bars.
We don't go to topless bars. We don't do that anymore.
Oh, we don't? When did that stop?
Well, it stopped
when you got fired.
A couple nights ago.
Yeah, they deliver now.
Yeah. And the one big party of them with the I have yet to see that damn tub of tin. What's it called?
Stanley Cup.
Yeah, I have yet to see that. It went everywhere except for wherever I was. It's floating in a...
Oh, you mean it didn't come to your house?
It didn't come to the station. It didn't come anywhere. You got it in the back of your pickup truck going down the freeway. It's floating in Vinnie Paul's pool from Pantera. Yeah. Chicks are floating in it like it's the Stanley Canoe.
And you know what? You were invited to that.
No, I wasn't. I didn't know about it until it was over with.
Well, that was by design.
Okay, then. So I wasn't invited to it.
You're always invited. You just don't ever show up.
All right,
you had one bad experience with me at an establishment. You've never been out since.
You did that to me.
I did not. For some reason,
when
you want to fondle people, you get thrown in jail.
That was the best. Seriously, that was the best hose job anybody's ever pulled on me because I bought it all the way until he came out to the car.
Oh, Lodge, help me. What am I doing? I can't get in trouble like this. You were a little 8-year-old girl there for about 20 minutes.
I look out the window and I went, all right, great. Ludwig's coming. He's had me arrested inside this topless bar. Cop walks in and goes, one of the girls said, you fondled her. I went, I just got here. He goes, well, I got to check it out. If you go, sit in the back of the car, da-da-da. Yeah. I go check, be back. Cop comes back. I'm sitting in the back of the car going, who's going to believe that I'm innocent?
You're dead.
Nobody's going to believe anything that I say. So the cop comes back, and here comes Luddy with him, and I went, oh, great, he'll tell him, da-da-da. They open the cop door, I look out, Luddy goes, what'd you do? All the way up.
See, that was a bit of a payback for calling my wife.
I never bothered.
I knew you were some lady that was pregnant.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes, you did.
Yeah.
Although you did send her a teddy bear. That was nice of you.
See?
No.
Or don't you want people to know that?
I don't think I mentioned it. Anyway,
Okay.
all right, so let me ask you this. Are you going to stay in town, or what's going to happen if things don't pan out with the Stars?
Oh, yeah, I'm staying.
Okay. So if we got like our crack sales team on this and got somebody to sponsor you coming in, would you be interested in that?
If it's with you and JD, anytime.
Okay.
Yeah.
Seriously, that couldn't be that hard. To tie in some,
sales guys were already salivating. They're looking to sell anything.
Texas Tickets sells hockey tickets, don't they?
Awesome, yeah.
Stuff like that. We can get somebody to sponsor it. Because he's not going to come up here without any cash.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I can put my Kelowna hat on and come on in.
We'll be closer when we move, too. Damn.
I didn't know you guys are moving again.
183 at Mockingbird.
Moving the whole station.
As soon as you get to 360 in Trinity, you're set.
Well, that's a little bit closer. All right. Well, good luck.
Okay, guys.
I'll have somebody in sales call you about this thing.
Okay, it's always a pleasure.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Very lovely. Craig Ludwig, formerly number 3 and a former Dallas Star.
Meanest man on the ice.
I love to watch him beat the snot out of people. To me, and it wasn't that long ago, those were like the classic days of the Stars.
Yeah.
When they go out and they play as a team. Ludwig even scored, made a score in the playoffs.
Yeah.
And had this dumbfounded look on his face like, who did that? Didn't even take credit for it.
Yeah.
Go in the penalty box, get in there for beating the snot out of somebody. As soon as the little egg timer goes off and he can come out, he walks over to the other side and plows him in the head again. Doesn't even get back on the ice. That's hockey.
Yeah.
Those games I can watch.
Those were fun.
Dan, I want to take this the line too before we move on. Yeah. Go ahead, Chris. You're on the air.
Yeah, this is about the phone party coming up, man. My wife is in a wheelchair, and I was wondering exactly how we would get her through the foam. I mean, what would we do without getting her trampled over? Because I want to go, So.
Why are you going to bring her?
Well, because I think it would be funny to see her, to not be able to see her.
Oh.
Walk around and not be able to see her.
Stop by Academy Sports and get her a snorkel.
Sounds good. But no, any props that we can use to. They mentioned flags. I don't want to use the flag.
I want to put flags, one in each corner of the wheelchair.
Yeah.
Just, like a doom buggy or something, so people know where she's going.
Yeah.
Or put I don't know.
I don't know how high the phone goes. What do they say? Is it like 5?
Chest high.
5 feet? Mm-hmm. Yeah, she'd be covered up.
Yeah.
So maybe we put lawnmower motor on her and put a couple of.
It's up to you. She's your wife. Whatever you want to do. I don't care.
Little strobe lights.
Yeah, or like a blue light from Kmart or something.
Yeah, Kmart. Why is she in a wheelchair?
Oh, high school accident with her boyfriend. They went surfing and a car accident deal. So.
And you married her even though she was paralyzed?
Yeah, I knew her while she was paralyzed. We married. She was paralyzed when we married. So.
That's cool.
Yeah, buddy. Don't knock it till you try it, really.
She paralyzed how far up?
She can move her boobs and her arms, and, of course, everything above that. But below that, that's it. That's it.
Mm.
So, like I said, I don't want to go out there.
I see it coming. Just don't.
I'm not saying anything.
I know.
No, go ahead, please.
No, there's nothing to say. No. Nothing you probably already had. How long you been married?
Oh, 4 years. 4 years.
Yeah.
We're coming up on our 4, so.
Is she able to have kids?
Actually, it's funny that you asked. She's about a month pregnant.
Wow.
Yeah, go ahead, make your jokes.
I got no jokes.
Come on. It's all right, man.
I got no jokes to make. I think it's cool that you married her even though she's paralyzed. Most guys would be more superficial. Mm-hmm. I know I would be.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, you got to meet the right person. But this is anyway. Back to the party deal. I want to be able to get in and stuff with her, but Jesus, the whole place ain't going to be filled up with.
No. It's not the whole place. They're going to reserve a certain area for people that want to be able to come in and go out of the phone. So you'll be all right.
All right.
Okay.
And let me ask you something else. Are we on the air?
Yes.
Oh Jesus, dude! I thought we were going to. I'm not listening, so I don't know. All right,
what do you think? I just shut the mics off and just visit with you?
Well, my wife might be listening.
Oh. Well, you didn't say anything bad.
I'm trying to set something. No, I know that. I'm just trying to set something up that she's going to be happy with prior to her.
Where is she right now?
She's at work.
What does she do?
she's a psychologist. She's a licensed professional counselor. So she's really, done something with herself.
Yeah. All right. I got to go.
Cool. Thank you.
You bet.
Should I continue news? A couple more stories. Big news on the movie front and the music.
Hold on. I got to ask Eddie what he's laughing about. No, I can't.
Oh, tell me later.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead, finish.
We can come back and finish. Whatever.
Do we need a break?
Yeah, we need to.
Just wrap up news. Run through your last couple of things.
Dale Hansen just has extended his deal with Channel 8. Signed a contract extension that'll keep him with the station until 2008. He had a year and a half remaining on his old contract. Station management agreed to a 5-year deal. He didn't even wait for his lawyers to read it. He just signed it. That's how bad he wanted to stay.
How much?
5 years. Didn't say how much money. Just 5 years extension. So he'll be there till 2008.
Damn, how old is he now?
He's 54, and he just said he just wanted a contract that'd take him through 60.
Yeah. What does he really do? I mean, he just sits there. He's got sports reporters out.
Right.
Everybody writes the stuff for him.
Yeah. At this point, it's kind of a cush gig. He comes in, sits down, reads the prompter, and goes. And he gets to do all the travel, the cool places.
Yeah. Sports camp, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Every once in a while, a TV network sees the light. CBS, our little folks, just one example. They are reteaming Adam West and Burt Ward for a TV movie next year. Working title is Back to the Batcave, The True Adventures of Adam West and Burt Ward. Adam and Burt will play themselves, also have to spring into action when they uncover a plot to steal the original Batmobile from a charity event. No word on when it'll air yet.
They're just milking the snide out of 60s and 70s TV shows. They just did the Carol Burnett reunion. Right. They did the Mary Tyler Moore reunion. I think somebody's doing, it's got to be CBS, doing the MASH reunion. I think it's tomorrow night.
Right.
I don't know what else that they've milked. But obviously they saw how well Carol Burnett did. Yeah. And now they're going to go through their whole library and start reworking stuff.
Bringing people together.
Okay.
Killing sounds. The Osbourne's MTV Lovable Hard Rock Family showed a mellow side yesterday, announcing that Pat Boone will sing Ozzy Osbourne's classic on a new album, The Family Faves. Boone will do Crazy Train on a compilation. And here on cut number, hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4, cut 4.
Yes.
Sharon Osbourne. 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. Talks about.
I'm playing them all.
It's a record which we feel will appeal to the masses because of the eclecticness of the record. You've got everybody from Ozzy Osbourne to John Lennon to Eric Clapton on one record, System of a Down, and of course Kelly Osbourne.
Pat Boone!
Oh, Pat Boone, that's right, Pat Boone.
Next cut, Ozzy.
Where was that audio from?
This is a press conference they had yesterday to announce the big deal in New York. The only reason I played this next one is because it's Ozzy Osbourne talking, and I...
Got it.
Yeah, okay.
Drive by the cars.
Drive by the cars.
Drive by the cars.
All right.
Here we go.
I'm good so far.
Was a song when
Was a song.
Was a song.
Okay.
When, something.
When we were doing the tax exile in the south of France.
Well, we were doing the tactics for the Stones.
Huh? Okay.
I don't know now. Hold on.
Song when we were doing the tax exile in the south of France many years.
All right, I'm out.
That one was a blur.
Yeah.
Do you have the text?
No.
All right.
I couldn't figure it out.
Years ago, that song we were in the south of France. The French hate English.
I got south of France.
French
hate English. Yeah.
English.
Okay.
We hate the French, and that was the only record that kept us going. Really.
There you go.
All right, hold on. We have to get the middle now.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm sitting in Spanish class and I've been paying attention on and off for about 6 weeks.
I got gato and caliente.
Yeah.
Drive by the cars. Was a song when we were doing the tax exile in the south of France.
Tax exile in the south of France.
You think?
Mm-hmm.
Show off.
When we were doing the tax exile in the south of France many years.
What is a tax exile?
Getting out of paying the taxes. The taxes in England are brutal.
Oh. All right, so tax exile.
In the south of France many, many years ago.
That song, we were in the south of France. The French hate English. We hate the French.
Yeah, okay, I got the rest of it.
Okay. Mystery solved. Of course, none of it made a lick of sense.
Cut 6 is the Osbournes, all of them talking about Ozzy trying to buy drugs from actress Glenn Close. A week or so. Apparently just happened like last week.
No. It's because Irene Ryan's dead.
The other night he was trying to buy drugs off Glenn Close.
Well, it's a little bit stupid handing him a bucket load of pot and saying I'll need it.
Show a few Percocet to me, being some...
Percocet. I got that one.
Percos, yeah.
You shove a few Percocet to me.
Okay.
A bit nervous to meet the president. But after seeing the president, I think he needed the Percocet more than me.
There we go. All right. You need the Percocet. And finally, the Osbournes ask how they reacted to...
Which cut?
This is the next one. Last one, 7.
I already played 7. Didn't I?
Should have been.
I've known Ted Nugent for a long time.
All right. How they reacted to Ted Nugent's statement that the program portrays Ozzy as a once beautiful creature reduced to a blithering idiot.
I've known Ted Nugent for a long time. And when I was doing the cameo part for the Howard Stern film, and Ted Nugent came up to me and said to me, I've got a ton of riffs right up your alley, Ozzy. We should get together and write some songs. I think a lot of it is jealousy,
Well, he'd better not meet me.
There's Sharon.
The wife?
Yeah, better not effing meet me. All right, we got some more from Star Wars, but we can get that later. There's news and information brought to us by the first annual Premier Bikini Beach party. It'll be Saturday, noon to 2. Dan will be out there. I'll be out there throwing some beach balls. We'll have the best buns, hairiest back contest. Also, if you book an appointment at Premier Laser Center, ask for the Premier Girl Bikini Special. You'll receive free underarm treatments while we're there on Saturday. That's news and information. I'm J.D. Ryan on the Talk That Rocks Texas, the new 105.3 FM Talk.
Russ Martin Show coming right up.
I get it. Yeah. I just need to be a half beat ahead.
Right.
I didn't actually have a lighter side to pretend.
No, that's okay. I got it. All right. Let's go ahead and do traffic here. All right, 3:55. Check on traffic. Jonathan Dodge at the controls of the new 105.3 FM Talks. White Lightning.
Why, thank you, Russell. This report brought to you by Wheels in Motion and Malarchin Automotive. Eastbound 635 LBJ Forest Lane. There's delays due to an accident. It's just causing a minor delay. Northbound 935 South Earl Thornton. That's Zang. Got some minor delays there due to an accident. Northbound 287 at Lone Star Road. Plan on some delays due to an accident involving a fuel spill. Westbound Highway 114 from O'Connor Boulevard to Walnut Hill. Only the right lane is open due to ongoing construction. And southbound 121 just past Bass Pro Lane. Traffic is blocked. With traffic backing up due to somebody dropped a load of furniture in the roadway. They're getting that moved out of the way right now. This report brought to you by Smirnoff Ice and Fantastic Sand. The best place for cut, styles, color, and firms at affordable prices is Fantastic Sands, your full-service salon. Over 35 Metroplex locations with great service and great prices. Fantastic Sam. That's traffic. I'm Jonathan Dodge. And the new 105.3 FM. Mike.
Thank you, Jonathan. Mostly cloudy, mild tonight. Should be about 71 for the overnight low. Then cloudy, windy, warm, some afternoon showers by tomorrow and tomorrow evening. With tomorrow's high about 84. We have, 82 degrees currently at the Talk That Rocks, Texas. The new 105.3 FM Talk.
Now, did you know... Well, first of all, I didn't even know Fetner was coming up today. Did anybody tell you that?
Yes.
When did you find out?
Yesterday.
I didn't know yesterday.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because Dan told me, he said, "Be sure not to eat tomorrow."
You didn't tell me yesterday that Fetner was coming up today.
I thought I told everyone. I'm sorry.
So don't be jumping me because I had lunch.
Well, it shouldn't be a huge problem.
Why is it I can't eat to give blood?
It's something to do with the testing process. I don't know.
Yeah, they don't. If you eat sugars or something, then you're glucose is going to be up or whatever. Or cholesterol. Like last time, Dan ate like eggs and cheese for breakfast and then was surprised his cholesterol was high.
I had an omelet and then...
I thought you aren't not supposed to eat 12 hours before you give blood.
Well, that's how I found out.
Oh, well, you just called me an idiot in the hallway because I ate.
And when I brought that up on the air one day, the fact that I had eaten before the test, you called me... No, I didn't call you an idiot. You called me an idiot and you said, you're supposed to know that.
I don't know that. How can I tell you
you acted like I was supposed to know it? So you didn't know it either. You just acted like you knew.
I had a 2.88 in college. What did you have?
4.0.
Thank you.
Where's my case? Are we getting probed also, Daniel?
Yes, you are all getting probed.
Who knew?
What is this, you? It's all of us, right?
Well, normally it would be. I'm going to be having blood drawn.
Yeah.
But I was just over there 2 weeks ago. So I've been probed 2 weeks ago.
They already checked your sphincter?
Uh-huh. I think he dug around in there for quite a while. I don't know why, but I think
I won't do that in here on the air.
Caused me discomfort.
Oh, it was okay when he did it to me.
Yes. And I'll tell you why.
It's the Russ Martin.
Don't touch that.
I've covered this before. Okay.
All right, so I've eaten, so I can't give blood. What a horrible thing.
No, you can still give blood.
It's okay.
There are all the other tests they can do, and it probably won't affect you much anyway because you don't eat anything with a lot of cholesterol in it.
Or sugar. Yeah, cholesterol, sugar, fat.
I had ketchup.
That's not bad. You'll be fine.
Plus, there's sugar in it.
You use a no-sugar ketchup, you told me.
No, I gave that up.
You'll be fine.
You're lying.
No, I'm using regular ketchup.
Okay.
I'm not cutting everything out of my life. And I eat broccoli and Bettenburgers every day for lunch. Perfect. Good God, man, let me have ketchup.
Well, those are no fat, so you got to be all right.
You'll be fine. Just get it done.
Mine skyrocketed because I just had an omelet, with real eggs and cheese.
Yeah. I don't want to do this today.
Why? You got to do it at some time.
I don't want to do it at all.
When you're over 40, you have to.
He was just in my ass.
I think I'll mark that.
He was. It seems like he was.
In fact, that will be the promo.
Was it going to be just the open and then that and then the close? So the promo for the show is going to be 12 seconds long?
Uh-huh.
I don't know. I don't like to give blood. Even the fact that it's only, what?
That takes a minute.
I'm getting sick thinking about it.
Here we go.
I am. What time is he coming up?
About 5:15, 5:30.
Well, you may want to tell him I've already eaten, so...
You made it noon.
They'd still come up.
That'll be 5 hours. You'll be fine. And you didn't eat a bunch of sugar, and you didn't eat a bunch of cholesterol, so...
Are you getting your blood checked today, Eddie?
I didn't know.
See, Dan didn't tell anybody. He told you, didn't tell Eddie or me. You want to get your sphincter checked?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh, you're not over 40.
Well, that and after yesterday, I just kind of want
to... Yeah, I got it.
Stay away from it.
So I got to bring up before we... Sphincter, Fettner. Oh, I'll read this really quick and then we'll do something else. Here's some guy who's been emailing me back and forth, giving me advice on my handgun license.
Oh, jeez.
Click on this. What the hell's wrong with... There.
It actually worked.
Did it come up?
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh, I got the wrong email, though. That's one about Ludwig. Russ's handgun license. Is that you, Eddie?
Yeah.
Well, just go ahead and pull it.
Okay.
Somebody in here is ripping the wallpaper off the wall, so Eddie's just stuck. No, don't put it on the front. Like, roll it up.
Yeah, there seems to have been a lot of random destruction in here as well lately.
What's going on in there?
Just stuff being put on the wall, torn off the wall, the thing on the floor that the chair rolls on.
Yeah.
Has been chipped all to pieces. Somebody's just tearing it apart.
That's one reason. Well, that's another reason I just found out why we're the only ones getting new studios over in the new building. Because they know we're not going to dick them up.
Mm-hmm. No.
This console's got people that, it's like being in grade school. They come in and they mark their initials in the wood. It's like, if you want to mark something, why don't you go home and draw on the top of your TV set?
I have to clean up food every day.
It's because we work with a bunch of sloppy pigs. Yeah. A bunch of sloppy, overweight, stretched out, snatched pigs. You know, why don't you go work in a small market for a while where the board, the console, has controls the size of hubcaps?
Big round, yeah. Remember those?
And you have to twist those to the right to get them to come on. This equipment, as hideous as it is still state-of-the-art from 10 years ago. But it's still good equipment.
Yeah. And it's all we have at the moment until we move.
I can't wait to see these places. I'm going to drive by there tomorrow.
Yeah, they want us to come out and take a look at the thing and just make sure everything's where it needs to be. Go ahead, Daryl, you're on the air.
Hey, Russ, I'm over here at North Central Medical Center in McKinney.
Yep.
Just letting you know what's going on out here. Apparently there were 2 nurses shot. One of them died on the scene and the other one's in surgery right now.
How'd they get shot?
I have no idea. I don't know who shot them or what, but somebody came up and shot 2 nurses. And that's why all the helicopters and police and all this have to shut down over here.
Oh. All right, we'll go check on it.
All right, I'll check on it and call you back.
All right, thanks. Dan, you have any contacts in McKinney? What about you, Eddie?
Yeah, I've got some.
Do you? Yeah. Why don't you check on that, since obviously our news director ain't going to clue.
I saw the story on WFA.com during that last break, but there was no information, just that it had been shot. People had been shot, and it didn't have any suspects or descriptions or people's names or anything.
Well, all right. Anyway, here's the email from the guy, which to me is just kind of funny. It's like, I have an attorney. We've been to court. It's all handled. I can explain why Russ doesn't qualify for a concealed handgun license if you're interested. Email I sent back went, weird. I think I still have it. And I have an attorney.
Is this guy an attorney?
I don't know what he is.
Okay.
Sends an email back. Well, your attorney needs to read the laws, especially the part stating that a deferred adjudication in Chapter 42 cases is the same as the finding of guilt. Do I still have my license?
Yes, you do.
So if Everett took this guy's advice and just went in and went, well, you know what, you're right, they would have immediately yanked my license.
Yes.
You get 3 appeals, which means we could stretch this out for 2 or 3 years. And I still think Everett's got a good point. Because in the renewal process, not that anybody really cares, I'll go through this really quick. The application process and the renewal process are written just a tad differently, and Everett figured that out. So, it's enough to appeal on. And in the meantime, I maintain my handgun license. All over a deferred adjudication, like the state's got nothing better to do.
I still don't, I realize the passageway thing, I don't see how that should keep you from having a gun. I know it's a Class B misdemeanor, but still.
Obstruction of a pass. I don't know.
You put a box in a hall and you can't carry a gun anymore? I mean.
Yeah, basically that's what it would be. You're right. Go ahead, you're on the air.
Hey, Russ, it was back in December, I actually went to jail, went to renew my license about hot check. Had a hot check 6 years ago. They took me to jail. I called down there because I have my concealed carry license, and they told me that if it ever gets revoked, they will send me a certified letter stating that.
Okay.
So you were talking about you didn't know if yours was valid or not. They said they would send a letter out if it was revoked for any reason.
It's not what you said.
Oh. JD said that's not what I said.
He knows that his license is still good. He knows that.
Yeah.
No question.
Yeah. He's going to listen on the delay. It'll make more sense then. You still there?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, though. I know you meant well. Moo. Yes, Scott?
Hey, I got this thing in the mail with your name and I think Stern's name on it saying I could win $500. How's this thing supposed to work?
I don't know. What does it say?
I don't know. I don't know exactly what it says. It just has your name and Stern's and says, listen, I could win $500. I figured with your name on it, you'd know what the hell it's talking about.
Does it say when to listen?
Well, I would assume during your 2 guys' shows. I don't know. That's why I'm calling you. It's not real specific. With your name on it, like I said, you should know.
I don't know anything about it. I know we're giving away something.
You got it in the mail?
Yeah. Does that make me registered?
I don't know. Hold on a second, I'll find out. Hey.
Hey, Dan.
You know anything about this contest?
Dan?
Russ.
Yeah, that girl got shot. Her name was Amy Wynn.
All right, thanks. Hello, you're on the air.
Russ, I hate to do this, but I've been out of town for a week and a half, and I missed what the heck you did wrong.
When?
You're talking about something in court and blah, blah, blah.
Oh, that this whole thing happened about 3 years ago, and then the state got decided that they're just trying to take my handgun license.
Oh, well.
Good
luck.
Yeah, thank you. Sorry, Scott, nobody seems to know.
Well, I mean, how'd y'all get my name and send it to me?
Hold on. Go ahead, you're on the air.
Just tell that guy that called in about the Howard Stern thing and the Russ Martin thing, take the tape off of it and open it.
Yeah. Hey, she said open it up.
Well, I mean, I don't have it with me. I left it at home. I'm at work.
Oh. Hold on, I'll check another line. Go ahead, you're on the air.
Hey, tell that idiot to read the whole thing and he can tell what you're supposed to do.
All right. Hey, she said to read the whole thing.
Okay, I'll read it when I get home.
All right, good, thanks. I think you listen between 4 and 6. Isn't that close?
Yeah, sure.
But I don't know how you get registered.
Not a clue.
I got one in the mail. Did you get one?
No.
What about you, Eddie? I'm not sure what you're supposed to do, but I know whatever you're supposed to do, if you do it, you could win $500.
Oh.
I just don't know how.
You didn't read it?
No.
Yeah. Came with your name on it, Yes.
And there's a good chance that if they called my name out, I'd probably hear it.
Yeah.
Go ahead, you're on the air.
Hey, Russ, what's up? It's Len.
Hi, Len.
Hey, you got my email, right? I was wanting to know if I could come up there to the station with some beer and just kind of hang out because I'm kind of feeling down.
When did you email me?
Yesterday.
And what did the email say?
About the miscarriage.
I didn't get an email about a miscarriage.
Oh.
What about it?
Well, Jenny lost the baby.
Okay.
This is Len. You married me and Jenny. Well,
I've married 18 people. I'd like to say.
We're the 13th one.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm very sorry to hear that.
But, no, I was wanting to know if I could come up there with some beer and just hang out.
No.
Why?
No, I don't want you up here.
Why?
I feel bad for you, but you're going to bring me down.
Well, I was hoping maybe you'd cheer me up.
No, I don't want you up here.
All right, thanks.
You're welcome. It's getting weirder.
That was odd, yeah. That was an odd one. Yeah, just hanging out, drinking beer. Tyron and Stormer asked if he could come up for the studio audience tomorrow. Is it full? I'm just asking.
Yeah, it's full. Okay. Have everybody go through the
Okay, I'll tell him.
Thing like anybody else.
I'll tell him.
I'm getting emails from people going, hey, get me into the foam party. Not the VIF. Get me into the foam party.
I'm getting those too.
Dan said somebody in sales was wanting, who do we go to, what is it? They want a client list?
Yeah, they want a list of people that are going to be acceptable for them to bring in. They want to bring clients in to the VIF area.
A, they're not getting into the VIF area. That's for listeners. B, if they want to get in, they can pay just like anybody else. All the money is going to Operation Kindness. In fact, as far as I know, this guy from the across the street bar, he's not keeping anything from the door.
That's great.
No, it's all going to Operation Kindness.
Yeah. Well, I mean, some of it's to cover cost of the foam and all the other stuff. But he knows he's going to make his money. He knows these people. He's going to make his money off alcohol. So he's not trying to, make his whole nut off the year off this one event. So no, anybody in sales, anybody that's going, they can pay. Anytime it's a charity.
There have been a few people here that have asked, can they get on the list themselves?
Really?
And I've told them no.
And what do we always do when there's a charity event?
We pay ourselves.
Yeah, I've already given Rob my $20. I didn't give him $20. It's just me.
$10.
Well, that's going to look cheap.
Let me go back and ask for it back.
You paid for Eddie.
Why the hell I gave him $20?
Well, I'll just give him 10, and that way Joy and I can go in on your ticket.
Yeah, whatever. What is it, Deidre?
I just had an answer for you for that mailer.
Yes, if you would.
Okay, you're supposed to go to the 1053 website, register as a VIP.
Wait a minute, slow down. I'm not getting all this.
Okay. Go to the 1053 website.
Yeah.
Register as a VIP.
Yeah.
And then during Howard's show and during your show, they come on and they say, 1053 would like to thank so-and-so from Plano or wherever for being a VIP. And then you're supposed to call in, and that's when you win the $500.
Oh, I've heard those little things.
Yeah, so they get your name.
Well, I know the little name thing.
Thank you, yes. So when they call in and
well, Bob explained that, but I don't know how you get registered. I didn't set up the whole damn thing.
Yep.
That was very kind of you. Thank you, sweetie.
You're welcome.
All right.
So since you've got one, technically you could win the money.
Please don't be stupid. We need a break, Eddie?
Yes.
Are you sure? Because I'm certainly on a content roll here.
Short one?
Yeah. I'm a steamroller, baby. Go ahead, you're on the air.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hi, could you give me some advice what to do with the pregnant ex-girlfriend?
Stairs.
No, Russ. No. Not stairs.
Oh, why is that? Oh, Jesus Christ.
I've been dying to get in here.
Oh, my God. She just grabbed it. Just grabbed it.
What are you doing here?
Didn't you miss me?
What are you doing here?
Me, don't you?
You didn't even give me no tongue.
I'm not stopping.
What are you doing here?
Damn, that was nasty looking.
Why was that nasty looking?
Not her half.
Not her half, your half, yeah.
Because we had to see your tongue.
Did you miss me?
Yeah, what are you doing here? You said you weren't coming.
Well, me and Bob set it up. It was a big thing.
You've been smoking.
No.
Yes, you have.
No, I haven't. A cigarette?
Yeah.
No, I've been eating French fries.
Oh, great.
Are we on the air?
Yeah.
I always ask you if we're on the air. Didn't you miss me?
What are you doing here?
Give me a kiss.
Pull those cans out. Yeah.
All right.
Here you guys
The prodigal child has returned.
What are you said you weren't coming.
Well, and Bob's the one who set the whole thing up. And the whole thing was a joke because we wanted to get back at you.
What did...
Bob's your boss.
Really?
Yeah.
Bob's your boss.
Yeah,
that guy.
Yeah.
I was just doing what I was told.
Eddie, can I have some headphones for Elvira Fudd here?
You talking about me? No. I'm a sweat monkey. Is she glad I'm here?
I can't believe it. She's been in the room 3 minutes and hadn't dropped the F-bomb once.
Yeah.
Don't say it.
Nope. I'm going to be good today.
There's some headphones.
No, you're not.
Okay.
You can go back. You can get on this mic right here if you want.
No, I don't want to go over there. I want to stay over here with the things, the booby things.
You can't hear those. They're not plugged in.
Oh, really?
There.
Now I can hear it?
All right, well, wait. All right, so let's back up.
What?
Bob set what up?
This is what I'm going to do to you later. Oh.
What did I tell you?
Oh, man.
What did I say? What did I say last night?
You said it was a hose job.
A hose job? You thought I was going to hose you down?
I told JD sitting in the office last night. You got your pocket recorder?
Yeah, hang on.
Pocket recorder?
Yeah.
For what? You recorded the whole thing? Of what?
Here you go.
How do you turn it on?
Here, let me turn it on for you. So you
The
can push
phone.
play.
On?
Yeah, you gotta push and hold it, though.
Oh, it's a
It's on
high-tech
now?
gadget.
Yeah. And just push play. God, you suck.
So you really thought I wasn't going to come?
No.
We're sitting in the office last night. I told him, I went, you know what? Everything's just gotten too weird. I even said this a couple of weeks ago, but I didn't really come out on the air and say anything.
So you didn't.
I said, I will just play it and see how far it goes.
Yeah.
Okay, so you didn't.
It's Ryan? All right. What time is it? 7:17. All right. Yeah. Who wants to bet? Who wants to pizza bet? Who wants to bet LA shows up? Flight gets in at...
Am I that predictable?
Okay. Just take and get your bag. It's about a half hour? Yeah. 30 minutes. Oh. Yeah. She'll be here tomorrow, 3:30.
I missed by half an hour. 45 minutes.
Not a matter of... Wait, did she call you? No. Did Bruce call you? None of that seems weird to you? Well, it seems... She's a nut.
Sorry.
You calling me a nut?
I told you.
You've been...
Nobody wigs out like that.
Yeah.
Oh, honey.
So all of this was...
So you cost me 2 guests on the show.
No, you didn't.
Yes.
I didn't do that.
JD, how do you stop this?
Just push stop. STP.
That stopped on its own.
Okay.
You cost us Tara Patrick being here.
Yeah. So?
And somebody else.
and
Raylene.
Well, did you talk to Bob too?
No.
April Fools. This is all April Fools.
No, excuse me. Tara Patrick wasn't here, and Raylene didn't show up either.
Why, do you miss them?
You cost me 2 guests on this show.
Honey, I am all of them. I am 10 of them.
Let me see your little choo-choo.
See? No, we got normal underwears on today.
That's okay. They'll be coming off.
You look good today. See, you got your boots on and everything. You knew I was coming.
I knew you were coming.
Tight little ass. Let me see.
What?
Oh, you look so cute. You look tight, though. Hey, man.
Look tight?
Just, yeah.
Here are those great big cans.
I missed you so much.
I know. Give me some more sugars.
My little love monkey.
Yes, my little Elvira Fudd.
Why am I Elvira Fudd today? You
Listen to yourself. Why am I Elvira Fudd?
Are you smoking?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Are you drinking scotch?
You want some?
You want a cuddle?
Yeah, let me grab that.
We interrupting you guys.
So what are we doing tomorrow on the air?
I don't know.
We're getting naked, right?
Yeah. You want to do the shower thing tomorrow?
Both of us.
Yeah.
What shower thing?
We'll take a shower in the studio.
Because I'm jealous because you got naked before and
yeah, I knew.
With some other chick.
Yeah. There's Bob right there.
I know. Will you get him in?
Uh-oh.
Come here, Robert.
Oh, no.
What?
That's the guy that calls me.
How long has this been going on? This whole hose job thingy?
What? About 2 weeks?
Yeah.
No, actually about a month. About a month.
She's been nutting out longer than a couple of weeks.
Well, about a month, maybe longer. Maybe
it's
6
a delayed
weeks.
April Fools.
She's a great actress.
See?
She's been pulling
April Fools.
Do it, Bob.
All right, so she knew that Sarah, what's-her-face yesterday, wasn't a porn star.
Yeah. She's a good actress. Yeah.
Well, I wasn't going to have you picking up on any chicks. You were talking about being moist and all that stuff. I said, nuh-uh. I'm going to ruin that for him.
I know better because I'm smart porn star.
She is. Very smart.
I'm very smart.
Fooled you.
Yeah, we got you.
What did I say last night in the office? Yeah, you weren't there, but that's why we got it on tape. Because I knew if I got on the air and I went, all right, I smelled something all along.
No.
What was on the tape?
I didn't hear.
He did say last night at 7:15, 7:20 in the office.
Now, we didn't suspect you. In fact, we figured it was Bruce.
Yeah. Just don't call my boss in New York anymore.
Oh, buddy, don't.
He's trying to split looking at me. He's like,
oh, there it is. There's the first one.
Well, thank you.
It didn't take long.
Wish I'd bet on that one.
Now, that is not a swear word.
Hold on, let me turn the mics off.
Everybody does that.
No, well, you can't.
Everybody does it, except me. I don't do that stuff.
You just can't say that word.
Poop.
Yeah, thank you. Oh, you missed a big day yesterday.
Speaking of that.
Yeah.
Did you have me on delay?
You mean just now?
A big day yesterday.
Oh, you don't even want to. I'll tell you about it later. All right, so are you dancing someplace tonight? Isn't that what Bruce said?
Yeah, at the Platinum Club. Platinum Club, right? Yeah, Platinum Club.
I've been there.
Have you?
Northwest Highway.
Well, wait a minute. Bruce, were you in on any of this?
No. She showed up at the store, walked in, said there's a cab out there you need to take care of.
Yeah, it's still out there.
No, he got taken care of. So, no, I had no idea. And didn't sleep well last night.
Bruce?
No idea. I didn't do it.
Because I didn't even know she was dancing tonight. Yeah. So you're not even staying with me tonight?
No, well, are you going to come see me? And pick me up?
Where's the Palestinian club?
If I'm staying at your house...
Where is it?
It's on the West Bank.
Is it?
If you come pick me up, I'm staying.
It's not the Palestinian club?
No, it's not.
What are you doing?
Hey, welcome to the main stage. It's, Come on.
He's a nut. Yeah. What time you can sit on the side of the stage with that.
What time are you dancing tonight?
8:30, 10:30, and 12:30.
Oh, no, you're not coming to my house at 3 o'clock in the morning.
No, you can pick me up.
I'm not picking you up at 1.
Yes, you are.
I can see you driving home at 1:30 in the morning.
Because then tomorrow I'm coming back and we're going to do a nude thing. And then after that, we get the phone party. So I might as well just, go from here to the club. Shouldn't I do something like that?
I thought you had a signing tomorrow night.
Tomorrow day. I haven't. No, my schedule's a lot different.
When is this?
My book is a lot different. You guys changed everything on me. Okay, so I have a signing tomorrow day.
Okay, you drive me nuts.
And then I get to do you at the phone party. But are you wearing half of the Batman costume?
I don't know.
Did you find me Catwoman?
No, we've been busy.
Do we have matching boxes?
Well, it'll be fun.
No, I want a match, honey.
Oh my God.
If we're the perfect couple.
I've been with her an hour, and I'm not sure which one of us I want to shoot.
He was so mean to me.
Who was?
Bruce Kahn was.
Why?
Because he's a pain in the poop.
I'm writing something down. I want you to read this.
Do you want me to say it out loud?
Yeah.
You do?
Yes.
So I know there's no cuss words in it.
Yeah, say that.
I'm hunting wabbits. You hunting rabbits?
No.
Rascally wabbits.
Somebody will explain it to me.
Oh, the testicate. I was telling Bruce about the testicate.
I don't
He said he didn't even know what that was.
I don't know nothing about no testicate.
Dan, who's on the hotline?
It's Vinny. Our buddy Vinny, the big Vinny, used to run Caligula 21.
What does he want?
He runs a platinum club.
Oh. What is it, Vinny?
Hey, Russ, she's actually there.
Yeah.
We had so many people in the club last night saying, Russ says she's not coming. Russ says she's not coming.
You didn't even tell the Platinum Club this is the host job?
No, I forgot.
Oops.
First show, 8:30. Second show, 8:35.
8:35?
Where is this place?
Northwest Highway.
Northwest Highway?
Just west of 35, between 35 and O'Connor.
Oh, I got it. All right.
So we got 8:30, 10:30, and 12:30.
I'm not picking you up at...
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. What? You don't have nothing to do tomorrow morning. I'm going to wake up and have coffee with you, go over some dialogue.
Oh, no.
Help you out with that stuff, answer your emails with you. We do it all the time, sweetie. What's up now?
Bruce, can
and
you...
Abby helps us.
Yes, you will.
Yeah.
Bruce, can you take her to like the... You want to stay someplace close to isn't there a nice a hotel near the Palestinian club there, Vinny?
Are you trying to get rid of me?
No.
Close to my house.
Yeah. Isn't there, Vinny?
We have the Radisson.
Yeah, the Radisson. That's right there. That way you can go straight to bed.
I don't want to go to bed alone. Oh, no. I can't believe it. I can't believe you're going to do this to me.
All right, I'll pick you up.
That was easy.
Give me a smooch.
Come here. Mm-hmm. You got to go because we got to do news. Open your mouth.
What do you got to do news for? This is news.
She don't even open her mouth.
She will later.
Huh? Then you head sideways.
Been with her an hour. She's been opening it plenty.
Daddy missed it.
Oh, God. Can we go back to what we were doing yesterday? This is making me sicker.
Is it really?
No. Go ahead.
Call me a love monkey again.
You little love bitch.
I feel like I'm in the closet. The door cracked a little bit.
This is like 15 minutes in the closet. You want to play spin the bottle later?
Look at it.
I'm not looking at anything. No. Not looking.
I'm looking. All right. Okay, I'm sorry that
do what, Dan?
Up to all this.
People were calling to remind me that you need to pick her up so she can be at the house in the morning in case someone comes to see the house.
Oh, that's right. I'm selling my house.
Why?
You can let the realtor in.
Well, that means I can't hang out at the pool.
Yeah, it does.
Why?
Yeah, you can be naked.
I bet you we could sell the house faster if I was out there.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you can lay out there naked.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
Yeah.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
I'm going to do ugly things to you tonight.
Did you set your bedroom up with cameras yet?
Oh, I need somebody's camcorder. Who's got one?
I don't have it with me.
A camcorder?
I need a digital one.
I have a digital one right there.
Got one.
You got a digital camcorder?
Yes, I do.
Good one?
I have a really good one.
But it's very complicated. I'll have to operate it.
No, you're not getting anywhere near me.
He'll do the close-ups.
It goes right in the middle. Bruce will go, okay, what do we need for this scene? Bring in those little, what are the shaved what boys?
I don't know anything about no shaved boys.
Yeah, you do.
Oompa Loompas.
Oh, no, shut up.
She knows about the shaved boys.
We need a break here, Eddie?
Yes, please.
All right. We'll be back. Radisson.
More of the Russ Martin Show coming right up.
Yeah, why don't you run down to the office and get a pack, Eddie?
Okay.
I told you it was a screw job.
Yes. I just think she was a nut. She's wigging on the phone. She's wigged before this, though.
No, she hasn't.
Not that bad.
What is she wigged about?
Man, just seems like she's always on the phone screaming about something. I guess maybe it all blends into my mind as one big wig.
Rebecca Lord was on when?
Yeah, she started after. I don't even remember.
Wasn't it about that time?
Yeah.
That's been over a month.
Because it just all of a sudden started. And I think I even said on the air, this is too weird. I smell a turd in the punch bowl. I hate to use that phrase, but after yesterday, why not?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So her and Bob did all this.
Oh, did you pick up on that?
Yeah, I was right here.
Yeah. He's clarifying for those who
may have just tuned in.
Yeah. Who may have been driving in a bridge abutments or something like that.
Got it. What a body.
Man.
I want to do all kinds of stuff with my fingers.
And you will.
Boy, when she hugs.
Yeah.
Soft and cushy and...
Those are some of the best cans in the business. I think I like them better than Joe Kelly's. Joe Kelly's got some great ones.
Yes, she does.
So are you going to any of the shows tonight or not? 7:30?
I think it's 8:30, 10:30, and 12:30.
Okay, there you go.
I don't know about staying up that late. Plus, I got band practice.
Oh, tonight.
And she's going to be too tired. I don't want to go over there and just talk to her.
Well, she can go take a nap right now. Between now and showtime.
Yeah, no, but those shows wear her out. It's not like, I go see her at 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock in the morning and she's going to be going, all right, let's go there, bastard. Let's go back to the room. She's going to want to go back to the room and talk about stuff. I want to have sex.
I think she does, too. She's wound up.
Because I started abstaining Sunday.
Oh, Jesus.
You've been saving up all this time?
Yeah.
You're going to explode.
Monday morning. Yeah. That's about 4 days.
It'll be 4 days.
And I don't want Fettner coming up today, Dan. I can't handle all this stuff at once.
He has arranged his schedule to come up here today and do the tests.
Do what, Bob?
She said to put that on your microphone so you could look at it.
Oh, it's a little picture of L.A. L.A. Le Mans trading card. All right. Thanks, Bob.
See you later.
We'll be talking later. So they yanked 2 guests off the show with their little stunt, apparently. Okay. Stunts are okay. Phone calls. The Sarah Seidner is sitting at, what's the chick's name from yesterday? The news chick from Fox 4.
Right.
That was funny. You go back and look at it, it's like, well, she thinks of porn stars up here. That's funny.
Yeah.
But causing us 2 guests on the show, that's not funny.
No.
You check and look down the hall and see if Bob went back to his office.
Right there.
Oh.
He's out in the hall.
We need to get him back in his office.
Okay.
Well, don't tell him.
I'm not. We'll see what he's doing.
Okay.
Talking to a sales guy.
All right. It's been about an hour. You ready to do news?
Yep.
Sure. All right. Eddie didn't load up the news music, so we'll use this. You ready?
Sure.
All right, 440, J.D. Ryan's on the new 105.3 FM Talk with news.
Thanks, Russ. Brought to us by your local Mitsubishi Motor retailers. It's time to wake up and drive. Then brought to you by WB33 News at 9. Some say the fountain of youth is just a shot away, but does a powerful poison really possess the power to preserve? Marty Griffin takes a shot at Botox tonight on WB33 News at 9. The right choice at the right time. Greyhound bus passenger was shot to death today after pulling a gun, and he started shooting, wounding another passenger and a sheriff's deputy who was conducting a drug check. Police officer Jamie Rodriguez had asked the man for identification about 10 o'clock this morning before he drew a gun from behind his back and started shooting. Rodriguez, 38 years of age, he was working with the Trans-Pecos Drug Task Force, was hit in the abdomen and listed in critical condition in a Lubbock hospital. 3 task force officers boarded the bus, returned fire, and fatally killed the gunman.
Good. Maybe he was playing too many video games.
Yeah. Possibly. He said he told the cop at one point, he goes, I don't have an ID, I only got a ticket, and then that's when he pulled the gun out. I don't have a bus ticket.
Good, at least they killed him.
Yeah, they did. 1 in 12 North Texas jobs is tied into commercial aviation. AMR Corporation employs 25,000 workers and is the largest employer in Tarrant County. American Airlines is looking to file a dramatically different flight plan after a year that saw parent company AMR lose $1.8 billion. And on the other side, not only enduring, but actually expanding, Dallas-based Southwest Airlines, the only U.S. carrier among the top 8 to show a profit since September the 11th, has plans to add new coast-to-coast routes in September. Some more, whatever.
All right, skip that one.
All right.
That's the new rule. If you screw up 3 times, forget the story.
Well, is this a good one I need to? Nah, I don't need him anyway. Okay, Robert Blake has supposedly shed his tough guy TV persona, now acting like a whiny little baby in prison. National Enquirer says Blake is throwing fits inside his tiny cell at the men's central jail in Los Angeles, screaming, crying, constantly complaining, and saying he'd rather kill himself than spend the rest of his life in prison. Even Blake's own daughter was relieved to find out that he didn't get bail because she supposedly is convinced that he will kill himself. Blake's cell is 8 by 10 feet with a sink, a toilet, a metal cot, and no pillow. He wears black slippers, white boxer shorts, a T-shirt with Los Angeles County Jail stamped across it.
He's going to commit suicide.
This is nasty. He gets to shower every other day, gets clean underwear, sheets, and towels once a week. His meals consist of oatmeal for breakfast, cold cuts on a roll for lunch, and beans and hot dogs for dinner.
I'm sorry, what should he be getting?
It's just sad.
Why?
Well, because he
killed his wife.
I know. Well, we assume.
Yeah.
I just think it's sad.
It does seem kind of like a host job because he hasn't been convicted yet.
Right. Anyway, Robert Blake's drawing inspiration from Johnny Carson. And Blake and Johnny were buddies back in the old days. Blake used to go on the Tonight Show apparently a lot. Blake calls Johnny collect from prison frequently and sounds like Johnny still got his back. Johnny told Blake to remember that he's innocent until proven guilty and to assure him that he can make it through these trying times. Johnny lifts his spirits like no one else can. Okay.
I bet he kills himself before the end of the year.
Well, he won't be able to. They're watching him.
He left?
Around the clock.
We were going to catch Bob in his office with some explosives.
Ooh.
But he decided to leave. Another rough day.
Yeah.
They said he got here a little after 1 o'clock. What's that, 3 hours, 45 minutes?
Uh-huh.
He's going to kill himself. Burning the candle.
Yeah. With just 3 days to go until Judgment Day pay-per-view, the WWE isn't doing much to convince us it's worth buying.
It's not. A bunch of idiots.
Hogan and the other.
Only idiots subscribe to that stuff.
Huh?
The WWE?
Yeah.
Wrestling?
Mm-hmm.
Idiots.
Why? Hogan and The Undertaker are still going to be in the main event, and the angle that's played out during Raw.
Absolute retards.
The Taker tying Hogan up with his bicycle and dragging him to the back of the arena. One of the best spots, they say, Monday night was actually the women's match between Terry and Molly Holly. Terry's been to wrestling school, you know. And the Hurricane is your new cruiserweight champion. So that's all pay-per-view, and it's 3 days away.
Are they paid for that?
People do. I think they pay, I don't know how much, $20, 30? $30.
Hold on a second. Dan Gary call yet?
Oh, I know. You're okay. I get it.
No. I hear watching that wrestling makes you pee the bed. Very popular with bedwetters.
I see. Okay.
Bedwetters at empty vending machines. They get held up by kids so they can beat with their own quarters. You know what happened?
That is funny, yeah.
Somebody took his bag of quarters and beat him in the head with it.
Beat him up with it, yeah.
And he ran and let him get away. Oh, boy. Okay. Audio-wise, cut one here. Do we still have that?
Yeah, it didn't go anywhere.
Attack of the Clones out last night. Geeks from all over lined up at midnight to watch this thing. George Lucas.
Hold on, Dan. Dan went. Did you go?
Yes, I did.
And? What was the geek factor?
It wasn't as high as I expected, but that's because we didn't have the digital screen theater thing. There was only one theater that had that. But
is this supposed to be a big difference in quality?
I guess so. There were more people lined up, I understand, at that theater than where we were. We were at Grapevine Mills Mall.
Yeah.
But the geek factor was still pretty high. There were staged lightsaber fights in the theater.
What?
Yeah, just different groups of guys would get up and have lightsaber fights. This was before the movie. Because they started seating like 2.5 hours before the movie started.
Why?
Just to get everybody from outside the front of the theater. They would have opened up all the doors and shoved everybody in because they were getting rowdy outside. So they put them in the theaters and then had theater personnel in each theater to kind of keep things under control. But
I'm going to bang the snot out of her.
Oh, I know.
That's all I can think about right now because she was wearing the little running pants, shorts thing. I just get my hands down in those pants. That's what I was doing while she was.
I was hugging you.
Yeah.
Yes, it was pretty disgusting, to be honest.
Why was that disgusting?
Because it wasn't us.
Anyway, so you were out there doing what?
There was just I was there with a couple of friends of mine, and there was a guy we referred to as the duct tape man.
Yeah.
He didn't have the money for a costume, couldn't make a costume, I guess, so he covered himself in duct tape to try to make it look like Boba Fett or something. I don't know.
He never said what he was?
No, and it wasn't really clear what he was. He was just wearing duct tape.
He wore a duct tape suit.
Yeah, pretty much. But he tried to make it look like armor.
And there's no character that...
Well, we think he was trying to do...
was there like a Pleasant Grove part of Tatooine?
Yeah, I think so. I can't remember the character's name, but it's Boba Fett's dad. He wears the same armor, the assassin.
I got it.
He tried to make it look like that using duct tape. It was pretty sad. Duct tape and a Dickies jumpsuit. You know, the zip up the front jumpsuits?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I told you those would be big in the 24th century. Now's the time to put your money into Dickies.
Mm-hmm. You can tell there were a couple of people that put a lot of time and thought into their costumes, spent a lot of money on them.
I'm going to blow jewelry all over her chest.
You just can't get that out of your mind.
I can't focus on anything else right now, and I'm trying really hard. And I didn't want her to stay in the studio all day, because if she stays in all day, then there's no reason to have her in tomorrow, and that just... God,
and
I love her.
Concentrate for anything.
I love her, but just that FUD voice. Mm-hmm. All right, so what happened in the movie?
It was about 2.5 hours long.
Yeah.
And they could have cut out about 30 to 45 minutes. The reviewers are pretty much right. They spent too much time on the love story. They just spent, there's a lot of time them...
I believe that's called character development, Dan.
Not in this one. It was just a lot of Google eyes.
Oh, why is it character development in Spider-Man, but in this, you don't need it?
There was no dialogue for the longest periods of time. Is just Anakin Skywalker.
Which one is he?
He's the one that becomes Darth Vader.
Got it.
And now Senator Amidala running around in a field and rolling in the grass.
Is that the chick?
The chick.
All right.
It's just having a picnic. No dialogue. Rolling in the grass. No dialogue. Running through a field. No dialogue. Just making moo-moo eyes at each other, and that's it.
That's what Gary Kogel said. He said it's just painfully slow, and then it takes off.
The last hour of the movie is worth the price of admission. You can just forget the first half of the movie, the whole setup to the war that happens the second half of the movie.
Who are they fighting?
It's the drones, the animatronic, or the mechanicals.
Are these the things that look like stick figures with helmets?
Yeah.
Got it.
Against the clones.
They look like the guys from Spy vs. Spy.
Yes.
Okay. Is that right?
Yeah. Very good.
Is that close?
Yes.
All right.
Against the clones.
And the clones are what?
The clones are the clones of the Boba Fett guy. They made clones of him to create the Imperial Army.
Which one is Boba Fett?
The Republican Army. He's
not the great big fat guy.
No, he's the assassin.
Was he in the original Star Wars?
Yes.
Star Wars Tour? Empire Strikes Back?
Empire Strikes Back. He's the one that catches Han Solo.
Yeah.
I don't know who these people are. That's the other reason I couldn't get into the Star Wars. There's too much crap going on. And I still don't get why the 5th installment is episode 2.
Because they've gone back to the beginning.
You can't do that.
Well, yes, they can.
That's like me dating the next chick and going, you're number 3. Right. Even though I've been through 20 chicks, you're number 3. Mm-hmm. I hope that makes sense to you.
The prequels.
So So we're on episode 2 now.
Episode 2.
Which is the fifth movie.
We've already seen 4, 5, and 6.
Those were the first ones that came out.
So the very first Star Wars was episode 4.
Right.
Don't look at me right and nod like I'm an idiot.
That's the way it started.
And that's why they call these.
When it started, did they say, hey,
episode 4.
This one's episode 4.
Uh-huh.
This is the 4th movie, even though it's our first one.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh.
They said that in the movie.
Yep.
Where in the movie did they say that?
At the very beginning.
It says in that scrolly stuff that goes off in the stars?
Yep.
This is the 4th one.
Episode 4.
It does not.
Yep.
I never saw that. It started out in a galaxy far, far away.
Yeah, right. And then it starts the scrolling thing, and the first line is episode 4.
You're yanking.
And they're eventually going to make 3 more, supposedly 3 more that occur after. So we're doing 4, 5, and 6, 1, 2, and 3, and then 7, 8, 9.
That pick up after the Return of the Jedi.
Yeah. It don't have to make sense.
Hollywood.
Of course, by the time they get around to making those, we'll all be long dead.
I thought Chicken Jowl Neck was going to revamp Star Wars and Return of the Jedi and Empire Strikes Back and put it on DVD.
They're about to come out on DVD. Yeah.
But he said he's going to finish this next one before he does that.
Right.
And then he's going to go make the ones that happen afterwards?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
You got it now?
No. So you give the movie hold on a second. Go ahead, you're on the air.
Yeah, they're not making 7, 8, 9. They've decided not to do that.
Okay, good.
They're just making 1, 2, and 3, and they're just screwing them up.
Yeah, which is really 4, 5, 6, and 7.
No, they're 1, 2, and 3.
It's kind of like 5, 6, and 7, but it's 1, 2, and 3. And it really did start out with saying number 4, A New Hope, which is the title of the first movie.
It's the 4th, 5th, and 6th one, really 1, 2, and 3. Don't you throw that at me.
Go get LA back. I would rather listen to her read the entire King James version of the Bible than go through this. That King James, a nasty bastard. All right, on a 1 to 10, you give it a what? You're a big Star Wars fan.
Not huge. I am a fan, yes.
Well,
but I'm not going to dress up in costumes or anything like that. And
you could follow the plot line.
Oh, sure. So
who is Samuel Jackson?
He is one of the Jedi Masters. I forget the character's name though.
Was he in the original Star Wars?
No.
I mean his character.
No.
Okay, because this is before.
Right. He's dead by the time 4, 5, and 6 happen.
Mm-hmm.
And he's the only one in the movie with a purple lightsaber, by the way. He had asked George Lucas if he could have the color of his lightsaber. Purple.
No.
Well, he had asked for that because the fight scenes.
He's black.
No, the fight scenes were so huge. There's so many people. He wanted to be able to find himself in the fight scenes. So
he's the only black guy in the movie.
How tough would that be?
Yeah.
So he needs a purple lightsaber to spot himself?
Well, just because
in a sea of white people?
Well, the fight scenes are so massive and there are so many people, you can't really, it goes by quick. There's no time to see color. So he wanted a purple lightsaber.
Was this thing just a sea of digital effects?
The last half of it, yes.
Very
lot of digital effects.
Very little live action?
Well, the people and the landscape were pretty much it. And then the rest of it was CGI.
See, I get tired of that after a while.
Yeah.
That was the other problem I had with Spider-Man, is they relied too heavily on the CGI stuff and didn't focus a lot on the live action, which is what I liked.
Well, in this one, you can't really tell.
So this one's seamless.
In the first half, no, it's not. Second half, yes, it is.
Well, what's wrong in the beginning?
There are some, not mistakes, but parts that just don't look as good as they could. There's a chase scene at the beginning.
Yeah.
That's supposed to be really exciting.
Yeah.
Boring as hell.
What are they riding on?
Speeders, and it just looks fake. The cityscape and everything looked fake.
My mom dragged me behind one of those one time. Go ahead, you're on the air.
Yeah, I wanted to let you know that Samuel L. Jackson is Mace Windu. He's the last Jedi left of the council.
His name's what?
Time. Mace Windu.
LeSean.
Or Wando.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And is he the only black guy in the movie?
I think so, but there's some Polynesians.
I just think it's funny. They plant one black guy in there, and they go, okay, that's enough.
Well, because he's...
No, he's not the only one. One of the bodyguards
He's so tough.
is black.
Yeah. He just wanted to break into the Pulp Fiction stuff.
Oh, yeah. Well, he said he made it for his kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He wanted to be in it for his kids. But
Yeah, I saw an interview with him to where he said he went and hung out wherever, who does this? Lucas? He was hanging out around him just trying to get into the film.
He got in and it delivers the most deadpan, I'm asleep a performance even during the fight scenes.
Yeah,
he looks bored.
I got audio from a scene here.
Thank you, sweetie.
And Jimmy Smits from L.A. Law. And,
the guy with the floaty eye?
And, does he have a floaty eye?
Yeah, if you look at him, he does.
Was it NYPD Blue?
Whatever.
He's got 2 or 3 scenes in the movie, 4 or 5 lines. Looks completely and totally gay. Is just this fluffed up. It's kind of a Billy D. Williams appearance. He just shows up, says a few lines, leaves. He's out of the movie.
That's too bad. Do we need a break, Eddie?
Yes.
Okay. We'll come back and wrap up our review of Star Wars.
Okay. News and information brought to us by...
are we doing news?
Yeah, we will.
Yeah.
That's how we got
just kind of get sidetracked.
Oh, well, go ahead.
Have some audio.
We'll play it when we come back.
Across the street bar, the big phone party. It's tomorrow night. We'll see you there, Yale Avenue, between Greenville and 75, the Russ Martin Show. Blah, blah, blah. The news that we talked to Texas.
Close enough.
More of the Russ Martin Show coming right up.
Call Russ now at 214-787-1053.
All right. I kept telling Dan, just finish the story on the air. And it keeps going.
Well, I'm sorry. I didn't want to give the ending on the air.
I want you to give the ending right now. How's it end? Quick before people can shut the radios off. How's it end?
It ends with the most incredible, phenomenal fight, the fight that everyone has been wanting to see since the very first appearance of Yoda.
Ruin the movie. Let's go.
Yoda has a lightsaber fight with the Sith Lord guy.
Well, that don't ruin nothing.
Well, it's the one thing everybody's been waiting for.
Who wins? Who wins?
Nobody.
Oh.
It's a draw.
Oh, that's too bad. That just screwed up for somebody.
No, they got a lead into, that's the lead in for the episode 3.
Yeah. Which is really number 6.
No. It's really number 3. It's film number 6.
Yeah.
It's episode 3.
Film number 5.
Huh?
This one's number 5.
Stop it. I don't really care. All right, so, what's his name? The little pig with
Yoda.
20 ears, yeah.
Yoda fights with, it's actually not the Sith Lord, it's the, one of the Jedis that has turned bad. He's turned to the dark side.
All right, so let me just straighten this out in my own mind. The Jedis are the good guys.
Right.
The bad guys are?
The Sith Lords.
And? This is like playing chess.
Yes. Anybody else that's wearing black.
All right. Darth Vader is a what?
He's not here yet.
In the first one, which is really this fourth one, he's a what?
He's no longer a Jedi. He would be a Sith, but they don't start using that word until episode 1.
You see, this is retarded.
Oh, yeah, it is.
All right, so the Siths...
He's with the dark side. Darth Vader's with the dark side. And Anakin, in episode 2, has not turned to the dark side yet.
Yeah.
He just gets his arm lopped off. Oop.
Daniel? He got his arm cut off?
Yeah.
In this one?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good. What else happened?
Let's see. Well, Ben Kenobi gets his ass kicked.
Which one is that?
Obi-Wan Kenobi. He's down. Anakin's down, gets his arm lopped off.
Who plays him?
The same guy who played him in the first movie. I can't remember. Ewan McGregor? Yeah.
Who is it?
Ewan McGregor.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I didn't like him.
Yeah.
He gets his ass kicked.
Mm-hmm.
What happens to Samuel L. Jackson?
Oh, he wins his fight. He fights the Jango Fett.
You just wanted to have him just pull out a great big gun and stick it in somebody's mouth.
Is Boba Fett a bitch?
Yeah, it was more believable in that role than it is in this one. I just don't buy him in this role.
He stays so calm through the whole thing. I guess because he is the highest of the Jedi Masters, only under Yoda. He
what exactly is Yoda?
Don't know.
They never explain what he is?
Oh, I'm sure in some of the books somewhere they've explained what the heck he is. I don't have a clue.
I mean, he's just there. They never come out and say, Yoda is one of these things.
Just talks.
Everybody just takes orders from this talking pig with pointed ears.
Great danger you are in.
Quit it. I'm sorry. Where's the audio on this disc?
It's got, hold on. 3 is a scene out of the movie.
Senator Amidala, your tragedy on the landing platform, terrible. Seeing you alive brings warm feelings to my heart.
Do you have any idea who's behind this attack?
Our intelligence points to disgruntled spice miners on the moons of Naboo.
There's no reason for that.
And that's the full range. That's the full range of his emotion through the whole movie.
Wait a minute.
Who's behind
my heart?
Do you have any idea who's behind this attack?
Our intelligence points to disgruntled spice miners on the moons of Naboo.
There's disgruntled spice men on the
spice miners.
Okay. On the moon of Naboo?
Naboo. That's Queen Amidala's, or now Senator Amidala's, home planet. Naboo.
You know what they don't store on Naboo?
What?
Because there ain't no sign up front that says we don't store those.
Yeah, none.
All right.
None. 0.
What's the matter, Dan?
Nothing.
All right, so now you got Spice Monkeys on Naboo.
Spice Girls on Naboo.
All right.
Our intelligence points to disgruntled spice miners on the moons of Naboo.
I think that Count Dooku was behind it.
Yes, Count Dooku, that's what she said. Count Dooku is the guy that turns bad. The one that slices Anakin's arm off later.
He's now a Sith.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's a political idealist, not a murderer.
You know, milady, Count Dooku was once a Jedi.
Count who?
Count Dooku. That's Christopher Lee.
All right.
He couldn't assassinate anyone. It's not in his character.
But for a certain senator in grave danger.
It'd be funny if you just ate Yoda.
Yeah. That's about...
I bet you taste like pumpkin pie. It'd be funny, just right in the middle of the movie, he just eats that little bastard. That would be a twist that nobody would see coming. Screw this saber fight at the end. Have Samuel L. Jackson just pop a little cap in that little monkey's ass and eat him.
They're friends in the movie.
That would be a plot twist, wouldn't it?
Yes, it would.
You are what?
It was the end of a sentence, but Yoda talks backwards.
Yeah, grave danger you are.
Yeah.
Oh, I got it. What else is on this?
George Lucas saying the best way to see, number one, the best way to see the Attack of the Clones is, of course, to see it digitally.
And there's only one theater in Dallas that has that.
Is that the Legacy?
Yeah, I think so.
The film was shot digitally, and the best quality...
Now, what does that mean? Are you really going to be able to tell difference in the beginning, or is it like 4,000 showings into it?
I don't know. I'd have to see it and find out. I don't know. I didn't see it on a digital.
It just seemed like a digital copy would be as good the first time it is as the 4,000th time. So if you see the movie early, the film probably should look just like the digital. That would be my guess.
Well, he goes on to explain here.
Well, then I'll just listen to it and shut up then. You think you are the king of Naboo?
And the best way to see the film is to see it digitally.
You know what they don't store on Naboo?
I know they don't. None of them.
Okay. Because there ain't no sign out front.
Never mind.
Transferring to film, it degrades the image a bit, and film jiggles around in the gate, and after
gourmet coffee.
A few weeks, it's all scratchy and dirty. And I think one of the important qualities that digital has over film is that it does maintain its quality over time.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
It jiggles in the gate, so even early on, it's still not as good.
Oh. Hold on. Is there any more audio on this? Mm-hmm. Go ahead, you're on the air.
Man, I'm sitting in there at my table having a nice supper, and man, someone told me that you kind of called me out today, boy. I was having a nice meal. Let me tell you something. Don't you ever interrupt me again.
I didn't interrupt you. You interrupted yourself, you moron.
Let me tell you something, punk.
You ain't done nothing.
Let me tell you, don't you ever. I'm going to kick your ass, bro.
Oh, are you? Ace?
I'm sitting in there, man, having a nice meal.
What were you having?
Told me that you started talking
what were you having?
Snow peas.
Gary, what were you having?
Whoop your ass.
What were you having? Don't eat fruit close to bedtime.
Hey, you shut your mouth, you little weasel. You little drowned rat. I'm going to let a Russ,
you're not.
Don't start it with me, boy. Because I will lay the smack down on your NWO ace.
What's that? I forget what's the NWO?
Because when you're NWO, you're NWO for life.
Oh.
And let me tell you what,
here's what I think I'll be doing. I'll be getting you on the double axe handle smash. I will. Double axe handle smash. No way you can come back from the double axe handle smash. It's over. Once you get that, once you get the face driver and the double axe handle smash, you're out.
I came to the station one day.
DDT and a flapjack. Flapjack and a DDT.
I will whip your ass, Russ. Once and for all, I don't care if you are packing heat. You, Eddie, Dan, JD, none of y'all.
All right. I don't know what happened to where our love affair went bad. But
well, let me tell you something, punk.
Go ahead and tell me there.
I'm going to tell you real quick, you Pleasant Grove-looking little jabroni.
Oh, no.
You better quit running down the Grove for one thing. I'm getting sick of it. Every day I hear you running the Grove down.
What do I say about the Grove? Oh, yeah, I do.
Running the Grove. If you want to move to Midlothian after it gets you that big nice home, you go ahead. But don't you ever run down the Grove again. I'll personally come up there and kick and powerbomb your ass through that window.
You can't because it's pile driver. I'm going to nail you with a pile driver. Pile driver, baby. Pile driver. Pile driver, baby. Pile driver. Pile driver. Pile driver. Power bomb. Power bomb. Power bomb. Fruit roll up.
Hey, well, you tell you what, you little punk.
It's a fruit roll up. Yeah, I know. I did your love for life. I got it.
One question.
Yes.
One question. What are you going to do when I rise to the top and when Hulkamania runs wild on you?
I guess I have to pull a stump puller. Or a sunset flip. There's also the suplex.
How's that work?
That's when you stand behind whoever you're grabbing a hold of and take each of his hands. Mm-hmm. You take them into your opposite hands.
Gotcha.
Okay. So you hold his left hand and your right hand and left. And then you pull backwards until you... Hell, I don't know.
Okay.
Sounded good for a second.
Yeah, it was...
Why did it take... When did you read the story on the wrestling?
45 minutes ago.
I bet he didn't even hear my advice about not eating a lot of fruit before bedtime.
Probably not.
Because that'll make you pee.
He was busy. Yelling at you.
I'm getting some nasty emails in here.
What are you getting?
One of them just says in big letters, a word we can't say. People, people upset with me for, these are ones coming directly to me.
Oh, Dan Lewis?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
One of them just says, Dick.
Yeah, that's okay.
All right. Well,
what's wrong with that?
There's others like effer in big letters.
They knew we were talking about. Is it talking about Star Wars?
Yeah, one says, thanks for talking about what happened in Star Wars today and for spoiling it for the rest of us. Ass.
Didn't I say we're about to ruin the movie?
Yes, you did.
Good.
And, you know, when Samuel L. Jackson, you know, like I said, he never gets angry in the movie.
Right.
Even when it comes to one of the big battle scenes and there are dead Jedi everywhere, and he's going to have his big fight scene with Jango Fett.
You can tell Dan's pissed now. Dead Jedi everywhere.
Everywhere. He never raises his voice. He never gets mad. He just runs up to the Jango Fett, blocking all of his shots from his laser gun.
Right.
Whops that head right off.
Cuts his head off?
Cuts his head off.
I love that.
Mm-hmm. And the little kid that becomes Boba Fett.
Yeah.
He's in the background. You see him because his father's dead.
Good.
It's not really his father. It's his clone.
Dan.
But you knew that from earlier.
That doesn't make any difference.
We'll just play the audio from the whole movie on tomorrow.
What is it, Bill?
Yeah. The digital version in Plano is shown using digital light projection. It is a new method of projecting it, and it will give you the illusion, or it's so clean, it looks like it's looking through a window. The contrast ratio is far superior to film.
I guess I'll have to go see that then.
It's
Will they have that at the Dollar Movie?
No. They've shown several films in pure digital that were, I don't know, Toy Story was one of them, and a couple of those.
That's the Legacy, right?
Right.
Okay. All right. Thanks, Billy.
You bet.
And finally.
Well, hold on. Anything else you want to, we're not in the news.
No.
Anything else you want to throw out, Dan? Let it fly. Set them free.
No, there's not a whole lot. I mean, there's that whole love story thing at the beginning.
Yeah.
They get married at the end.
So Yoda has a little saber fight at the end, and it's a draw.
Yeah.
Who gets her head cut off?
Oh, Jango Fett.
Yeah, good.
Boba Fett's dad clone thing.
Yeah.
And then
I love the Jango Fett. He replaced Jango. Never mind. It's a bad joke. I was going to say Jango Pete Best, but nobody would get that.
Anakin and what's her name get married at the end of the movie.
Obscure.
That's it.
Yeah. Who gets married?
Anakin Skywalker and Amidala. They get married at the end of the movie. That's the last scene is them. And the movie's over.
Good. Perfect. Fun, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. I wasn't going to do that until I got these emails.
Yeah, I knew you'd start getting those because I know how pissy people get.
Oh, that one's nasty.
Go ahead, you're on the air.
Yeah, this is Donald. I need Master Martin's advice on getting me some poutine. I'm tired of hearing about Star Wars. All I'm thinking about is that little princess.
Which one?
I've been with a girl for 7 years, and now she's cut me off to once a month.
How come?
I don't know. Maybe
you do. Something happens to make this happen. What was it?
I don't know. She won't talk to me. She takes that antidepressant medicine.
What is she taking?
And it throws her sexual drive down.
Oh. Go screw around on her.
Pardon?
You don't deserve sex.
Oh, a guy called to remind me to tell you guys that Anakin's mom died.
Oh, good. Thanks.
More of the Russ Martin Show coming right up.
All right, 5:33. J.D. Ryan is here. Eddie Boyd, producer Dan Lewis. Dan, what happened to our prostate exam? What happened to Bobo Fettner?
Good name for it. He's not here.
Yeah.
They should have been here already.
All right, well, screw it. I'm eating then.
They'll probably show up in a few minutes. He may have gotten, his finger stuck in something.
I'm eating
that. That won't be in your system anyway for a while.
Yes, well, it's in my bloodstream right now.
You haven't even eaten it yet.
It's too late. No blood, no butt check.
No, it'll be...
No, he can still do the probe.
That'll be in your stomach for a long time before it gets in your blood. You'll be fine.
My blood now. What about alcohol? Will that screw it up?
Yes.
Yes, almost immediately.
Eddie. Office. Gentleman Jack.
Don't. You got to get your blood done. Don't you want to know?
It's only been 8 months since he violated my ass last time.
Well, you didn't want to wait a year. When he came up the other day, you said, Dan, get him up here as soon as possible. So I had to make an appointment. He rearranged his schedule so he could do this.
Well, he ain't here now. Plus, I feel, I think I got one in the oven. I really do. I do. I got a little Debbie snack cake going.
That would be rather unpleasant.
You ever touched one? Have you?
My own?
No. Why do you have your finger up your own?
I was just wondering, in what context would you find yourself touching one?
I was,
mining.
Yeah, I was with a young lady one evening.
Okay.
And that happened. Mm-hmm. And right in the middle, I touched the tip of a brownie. I told you this story.
Bakery fresh.
Yeah. It's funny to touch one and still in the oven.
No, it's not.
It was weird.
Yeah.
Because it's like, you're doing your business with your finger, and you touch something, and it doesn't immediately dawn on you that, you got something coming down the pike. And as soon as I realized I had touched a little Debbie snack cake, I jumped up out of the bed, screaming.
No.
Yes, I did.
You left the bed.
I leapt from the bed, screaming, I touched Duke. She made me go home. It was very unexpected. Somebody should have warned me.
Somebody should warn you that potentially in that area,
yes,
there could be things baking.
I'm telling you, I know right now that now it's not a good time for Bubba Fettner to come in here and dig around in my bakery. Because there may be one that's just about ready. And
oh my God. He's probably used to that, though.
I don't want him pushing it back in. That's not good for you. Mm-mm. So he'll just have to make his exam another day.
I'll have to reschedule it for next week.
We can draw blood, though.
No, we can't. I just ate. And I'm about to have some alcohol.
It's not going to get in your system that fast. If he's here right now.
Is he here? Look out there.
No.
All right, fine.
There's a nurse here, though.
No, it's too late.
Well, then she can come draw the blood. That's probably what she's here for.
That's making me sick thinking about it. Quit it.
No, if the nurses are here, that's what they do.
No.
He didn't do it.
Yeah, he didn't draw blood. You want to let her in?
In fact, he's pretty lousy at it. You don't want him to.
Go ahead, you're on the air.
Hey, did you ever get your pointy hats?
No, I didn't.
Oh, are you serious? What are y'all gonna do? What are y'all gonna do about that?
Everett's working up the new paperwork.
Sweet.
All right.
All right, thanks.
I don't want to go off in too far of a tangent on this. What's the fascination between us and the pointy hats?
It's the victory of the little man, I guess. I don't know. They want you to win, yeah. They want you to have your pointy hat.
I've already won. We all got our contracts. That was just to irritate CBS corporate.
It worked.
They want to irritate them further.
Oh, we will. Everett's working on that now. It's like I'm working on a snack cake. Go ahead, you're on the air.
Yeah, hey, I had a question for JD. If he he's got the imitation of Yoda so down, if that's one of his role plays in bed.
No, thank you. No.
Yes, Paula.
The other nurse got here.
Who is it? Is Shannon? Mm-hmm. Go tell her that I just had something to eat.
That doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter, and you haven't had a drink yet.
Go tell her.
Hold on. Well, what do you want, Paula?
Hello?
Yeah, go ahead. You're on the air.
Oh, is this Russ?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I can barely hear you.
What, Jay?
No problem at all.
For giving the blood?
During our lunch break today at work, we got on the topic of charities and the foundation.
No what? No money.
No, I'm not asking for money.
Oh.
I just wanted to know, how long has the foundation been going? When was it started?
I don't know. When did we start it? November, December? I think we wrote our first check in December.
Yes, shortly after September 11th, you said if there's ever a crisis or a disaster here, it would be nice to be able to write a check out immediately, not have to wait for a big long process.
Yeah, okay. All right.
So that's less than a year. And how many checks have you cut?
I don't know. We got one for police officer James, his widow.
Right.
Dallas police officer. We cut one for John LaBella's widow. Cody and his bike.
Yeah.
And Officer Monier's widow.
Right.
So 4 is all, well, from what I know.
4 in...
4 and the foundation's only been going for less than a year?
Yeah, I guess.
Well,
that's not bad.
What, Dan?
That's pretty good.
One every other month.
Well, the idea is to never have to write a check.
Yeah.
Right.
Anyway.
Well, you have done some good.
So if I wanted to...
So if I did all this good, why is somebody about to come in here and violate my bakery?
That's a good thing. It's for your health.
Yeah.
So you can stay alive and be on the radio many more years.
I might. Seriously. I feel a knot in my...
Well, we can take a break and you can go... Yeah. Make it go away.
Seems a shame to waste it with no listeners here.
I think still take pictures.
All right. Thank you, Paula. Or did I answer your question?
Yeah, I think so. Other than, if we wanted to contribute?
Yes. You can go to russmartin.com, click on charities.
Oh.
You could do it online with a credit card or a check.
Oh, that'd be great.
All right. That's very kind of you. Thank you for asking.
Thank you. I'll spread the word around work.
Okay, bye.
Come on.
I'm not in the mood to get dug in.
No, at least do the blood. I don't want to do that in this room anyway.
I'll do it first.
What?
I've got to give blood anyway. I haven't eaten since last night.
Is Fetner out there?
No. Shanna. She's got all her stuff.
Is she going to do the butt thing?
No, she does the blood thing. He does the butt thing.
They got it backwards.
No.
The doctor.
They can check me every 3 weeks if she's doing the butt thing.
Well, if you could talk her into it.
Ask her if she can do the butt thing. She might know how.
I know the answer, but...
I'd like
Well,
that.
she could do it. She might not know how, but...
Yeah, I don't really care. What?
No. It's for the doctor only.
Maybe she should go in and see if the coast is clear.
No. No driftwood on the coast.
Yeah, down there. Check for spelunkers.
I don't think so. She's just here to get the blood. Let's get her in here and get it over with. The quicker it happens, the quicker it'll be over.
I'm getting sick already.
You'll be fine.
Because they always take too much out. Last time they took almost a half gallon.
No, they didn't do little vials. Little bitty vials. About
3 vials.
Yeah, I know. That's a lot.
It's not.
I'm not in the mood to do it. All right, here's the deal. How about if we do this? He can dig in my butt, but I don't want to give any blood today.
He's already
But you need the full checkup, and the nurses have already come over here.
I'd rather have butt cancer.
No,
Isn't that what they check us for? Prostate cancer?
Prostate.
Yeah, but then they take a lot of blood, and then you get a lot of shots, and they core you like an apple when you have the butt cancer.
Yeah, and you lose your
it's much worse.
Ability to
what?
Take care of business.
Get an erection?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Send in the Bobo Fett. Do we need a break here, Eddie? Yes. Oh, joyous. All right. We'll come back. We'll, what game are we playing today?
Who's a big dumbass?
Who's a big dumbass? We'll come back and we'll do that. So
I'll start lining them up.
Yeah, line them up. Okay.
More of the Russ Martin Show coming right up.
I'm seriously not in the mood to get dug in.
Let's just do it and get it over with.
Can't we do this like one day next week?
Well, they've already come over here.
He just came from Medical City, Dallas. Ask him if we plug his website in the Medical City, will he go away?
Are you really going to chicken out on this?
You know what? I got a knot in my butt right now, and I don't know what it's from. It could be being nervous. I could have, there could be something.
You could have a big polyp back there. You
no,
could cancer right now.
I don't have anything there. I'd get it in 8 months.
The whole reason we do this is so other guys will go do it.
I don't believe I make it sound glamorous on the air when he's digging in me.
Well, there's nothing glamorous about it, but it reminds men that it has to be done.
And I'm not good at giving blood either.
What's to be good? You sit there.
I know, but I always get queasy.
You'll be fine. We'll get some ice for your head. Sit in the chair so you don't fall down.
Ask him if he can come back.
No, they're here now. Let them in. Come on.
We got to give some stuff away.
5 minutes. Okay.
Go ask him.
No.
You ready to go, Daniel?
Yeah.
All right. Forgot about that. All right, Dan, what are we playing for today on Who's a Big Dumbass?
We are playing for a K-Pax prize pack, including a free showing of K-Pax, a personal portable radio, a pair of K-Pax sunglasses, a hat, T-shirt, and lunch for 2 from Tony Roman's.
All right. So we haven't played this in a while. I'll explain it briefly. You have to get 3 answers in a row incorrect. That's it. Get 3 wrong. All right, you got them all lined up? All right, here we go. This won't take long. All right, here we go, Ben.
Check.
Do I?
I'm ready.
Okay. Hear me all right?
Yeah.
That's one.
You'd have to retrain him.
That's okay. I'm all right with that.
That way he gets to use these all over again.
Yeah. All right. Here we go, Jason. Let's see here. Name a song by Quiet Riot.
I Want to Rock.
Okay, that's one. Name a car manufacturer other than Ford.
Ford.
Name a bird that doesn't fly.
A dog.
Sorry. Needed to be a bird.
Needed to be a bird. He was so close.
Yeah, he was. Yeah. Da-da-da-da. All right, here we go, Brandy. 3 questions in a row, incorrect. Excuse me. Name something that's pleasing to the ear.
Your midday show.
That's one.
Oh.
Name a bird that doesn't fly.
A thunderbird.
That's wrong.
I confused myself.
Yeah.
That's wrong, right?
Yeah. There's no such thing as a thunderbird.
Yeah, but I would have taken that. Thunderbird doesn't fly. It's got to be a bird that does fly.
It does fly. The thunderbird's not real. It don't fly.
All right, sorry, you're out.
Confused everybody.
Yeah, this game does confuse me. All right. Where'd I leave off? All right, Chris, 3 in a row, incorrect to win. Here we go. Name a car made by Ford.
Pontiac.
You're out. Don, 3 in a row, incorrect. Name something you eat that tastes like grapes.
Grapes.
Wrong.
Okay, thanks. You said grapes would be right.
Grapes would be correct.
All right. This game didn't used to give me that many problems.
You're rusty.
Yeah. All right, here we go, Marcel. 3 in a row, incorrect. Name something that's fun to play with cats.
JD's girlfriend's wooden leg.
You ready, John?
No.
All right. Name someone skinny. Too long. I used to like this game. I don't like it as much anymore.
Yeah. You get on a roll sometimes and they just cook.
We'll do a couple more and then we'll wrap this up. All right, here we go, Dave. 3, whatever. Name something you can't find in the Trinity River.
Bodies.
I'll take that. Name a TV show not about a black family. Too long. All right, this is the last one. I'm trying to put this off so Fettner didn't come in here. Ready to go, Chad?
I'm ready.
All right. Perhaps we'll play. What?
We got to get it.
We got to do it today? We can always do it later. All right, we'll do one more. Here we go, Eric. Get one question wrong to win.
Okay.
Name a place that's fun to stick your penis into.
How about a light socket?
Yes. Give it to him, Dan.
All right, congratulations. Eric, you win a K-Pax prize pack, including a free showing of K-Pax, a personal portable radio, a pair of K-Pax sunglasses, a hat, a T-shirt, lunch for 2 from Tony Romas. Order K-Pax tonight on in-demand pay-per-view from AT&T Digital Cable or Charter Digital Cable. Go on an amazing trip without ever leaving home.
More of the Russ Martin Show coming right up.
So I'm the only one getting the butt probe and the blood today?
I'm getting the blood.
I'm getting blood. I think we're all getting blood. You're
How come you're not getting the butt probe?
I just don't want to do it in here. I'll go to the office. I don't mind going to his office. There's a little more private.
What do you care? Nothing goes on.
I don't know.
Just get it done. You're
do it here.
Get the butt
You're
probe.
scolding him for not getting his blood work done.
I'm getting the blood work done.
Well, get your blood work and your probe.
Eddie, would you go ahead and bring the Fettner in? What should I do first, the butt probe or the blood?
I don't know. Ask the doctor.
I just had this done like 8 weeks ago.
No, 8 months ago.
It's been almost a year.
No, it hasn't.
He looked it up in his schedule on his thing. It's been a while.
It just feels like it was just not more than...
I know it doesn't seem long ago, but...
What's up there, Boba Fettner? That'll be his new name from now on. Yeah, especially for where he digs around. What should we do first, the butt probe or the blood?
Well, that's a tough choice. They're both so much fun. Probably they'd rather get blood, I guess, so they can get over there and spin it for you.
Eddie, where's my ice? Is that it?
For your head.
So I don't pass out.
Okay. It's just a little bitty needle.
This is not normal. This is not like it's your blood.
No.
This is very important.
It's very important blood.
Yeah. Now, my diet hasn't changed since,
I don't care.
My diet hasn't changed since last year. Why don't we got to check my ass again?
Oh, you want to check it once a year, see what it's doing. See if it's moving up or down. Or the new cholesterol thing, they're talking like, first it was 250, then it was 200, now they're talking 150, so.
That's what the...
Well, 200 is the number, but a lot of people think you drive it down to 150 and you won't see heart disease, so.
Well, mine's 142.
Yeah, yours was good. I remember. Yours was the only one up here, I think. That was good.
Yeah, no.
The rest of them are afraid of statins, but they really ought to be on them.
Yeah, Dan was like having a statin fit.
Yeah.
How come you didn't like the statin? Didn't it cause liver rotten?
The possibility of liver disease, if anybody's going to get it, it's me.
But see, they check that. You check that often.
Yep, your liver went bad. We were right.
Yeah. JD, you going to give blood first?
Yep.
Or have your blood taken?
Yep.
Good. You want my ice bag? Because this is going to hurt.
It doesn't hurt.
You got a big vein.
Shanna's great.
Shanna's good. On her knees.
Yeah.
Not now, Eddie.
No.
She'd freak out and jam the needle in his eye. Eddie was about to throw out a pack of Black Cats.
I know.
You all right, John?
What?
Are you? You sure? God, look at all the blood that comes out.
All right.
Seriously, that's a lot.
That's good.
Are they doing the one vial or 3 vials?
How many vials you getting, Shannon?
Yeah, do 2.
We're going to do liver too, right?
Yeah. You got a third one?
Damn, that must be horrible.
2 out of 1, okay.
You gonna get your butt dug in?
I'll wait.
Why? Do it now. It doesn't take you that long.
Get your butt done.
What made you decide when you were going through college that that's what you wanted to do?
To do butts?
Yeah.
Oh, urology is a fun specialty. Kidney stones, prostate problems, kidney cancer, children problems, infertility. It's got a bunch of interesting things.
Oh.
I did it more for kidney than prostate. But prostate's a
little bonus.
Prostate's interesting. Yeah, prostate's interesting. Major cancer organ.
Now let me ask you something. When you check my prostate, you might run into some things in the garage. Is that going to be a problem?
Yeah. Well, I guess it was one of my friends said when you bend over and spread your cheeks, he wants me to slap you on the ass and see if you'll be my girl for an hour.
That's not really what I was asking, but that's okay.
I told him I was afraid to do that because I might get corked, No, it's okay. We can check it. It's not a problem.
All right. I'm just telling you, I forgot to back the car out of the garage.
No, that won't be a problem. That won't be a problem.
I didn't even know it. Now, I've eaten. Does that make a difference?
On your triglycerides, maybe.
Yeah.
But the cholesterol will be fine.
Well, you're leaving out the part that you did it just a couple of minutes ago.
Yeah, that's all right, though. That's better than nothing. Best thing is to be fasting, but...
All right, let's just do this blood. Let's do the blood thing and get this over with. You coming over here, Shanna? Don't mix my blood up with JD's. His probably, that's a petri dish in the making.
Got your needle loaded and ready to go. Sit down.
I gotta lay down. Back up.
You're gonna lay down?
Yes, I'm gonna lay down. Which arm you want?
You want me to come stand you?
You want me to take my shirt off?
Hold your hand close by in case you need some.
We got too many people talking at once. Just somebody shut up. I'm gonna vomit.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Get the ice. Get the ice.
Get the ice.
There.
Smelling sauce. You got any smelling sauce?
No. You know what? As a little bonus, why don't you dig in my ass while she's taking blood?
You think you can take it both? We're kind of worried about you because you're not due for a month, so we're afraid you're getting
I swear to God, you were just in my butt not more than 6 or 7 months ago.
Seems like it.
And since my diet doesn't change, I'm eating the same thing, why would you want to be in there again so soon?
Well,
what could happen in the course of a year? Could I really develop something?
Oh, yeah, in a year you could. Yeah, we want to check it once a year. we're worried, though, because you're starting to smoke cigarettes afterwards, you know. So we just don't want you to like it too much, you know.
How about if we get some karaoke music while you're here? He's doing all his proctologist jokes.
Yeah. Now appearing nightly.
Yeah, that's very big when I was at Baylor. Are you ready? How many vials are you going to take?
You want 2? You want to get cholesterol and PSA, huh?
All right.
PSA and...
You got something to fan me with?
Ice.
All right, I'm ready.
Here it is. It'll be over before you know it.
No, it won't. All right.
It is smart, though, because you can't faint very easily laying down.
I fainted before giving blood.
That's a good idea to lay down.
Yeah. Here's an idea. Why don't you guys talk about something while I'm down here?
I'm just going to watch you pass out. Paleness in your eyes, maybe?
What?
There goes the ice bag.
All right.
Check the vasectomy while you're down there.
Yeah, does the vasectomy ever need to be checked again? Do I need to give more samples?
Bitches!
I gave my 2.
Some people check it once a year for like 3 years to be sure it doesn't grow back, you know.
I may do that.
Yeah.
Well, you did the clips. It's not going to grow back.
That's enough.
Shouldn't.
You're taking enough.
Is she in?
Yeah, she's in.
I gotta feel the clips every once in a while, make sure they're still there.
Yeah. They're
very comforting.
Are you out? You got the second one yet?
Oh, no, they're in there for a long time.
Are you done?
Blood pouring all over them.
How's this? Get the smelling sauce.
All right.
He's fine.
Are you green?
I'm all right.
Yeah, you're fine. Don't wave. He's waving. You're fine.
It's not as bad as you thought.
All right, come over here and get my butt and get out of here. I want this to...
That's usually a 30-minute ordeal. You want me to keep these on or no?
No, you can get rid of those. I don't like this at all. And I can't wait till I turn 50 and you shove the Kodachrome in my butt. Isn't that what it is?
Yeah,
colonostomy?
Yeah. That's where you smoke a cigarette afterwards.
Yeah, okay.
Is that a camera that goes up there?
Yeah.
Ooh.
How big is it? About the size of a ink pen?
Yeah, about like a baby finger.
How far does it go?
Up around the entire coat.
Your eye teeth.
Oh, God. But you're sedated.
Now, you're out for the whole time, right?
Yeah, you're sedated.
All right.
The worst part of that's
with me, they wake me up and go, look.
You're on TV.
Yeah.
Actually.
What is that, cable? No, that's inside your ass.
Maybe they'll have that little thing perfected with you swallows.
Yeah, I'd like that. Are you ready?
Sure.
Now, how long are you going to be in there?
As long as you want.
I don't want that. This is not a drawn-out ordeal.
Doc, 4 fingers, really?
Yeah.
We can stay in there long.
No, you're not going to stay in there long.
Some of these patients are in every
Are you ready?
Here, wait a minute. Blow up.
It's just, I feel so disgusting every time we do this because he's got the whole thing of KY.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then you're moist for a while.
Yeah. Are you ready?
Sure.
No, I can't see below your waist, but it's just kind of funny you bent over like that.
Yeah, and you'll love this because you'll know exactly when he's in. Just by watching my face.
Well, I just had this done a couple of weeks ago, so yeah.
All right. Are you ready? Don't sneak up on me now. Now, you give me a chance to push. And if you see something in there, don't say nothing.
Just push it back in.
Yeah. I'm about to pull. You're such a nasty bastard.
Spread him, baby.
Yeah. All right.
Now, Dr. Fettner, isn't that the biggest butt crack you've ever seen?
Yeah, let me ask you something before we go any further, because you're a professional. Does my butt crack look longer than a normal person's?
I remember you guys talking about that.
Yeah.
Is it?
Worrying about my own, you know.
You're a professional. Does that look any longer than anybody else's?
That's pretty short, actually.
See?
Like a girl's.
Thank you. I got a nice ass. And that comes from an expert.
Well, you see a lot of asses.
All right. All right, get in and do your business.
Wait a minute, you got to get it down.
Oh, Jesus.
Then you got to bend over.
I'm going to bend over. Just hold on.
Toes in towards each other.
Oh.
There you go. Ready?
Yeah, wait. Just wait.
Wait, I got the KY all over the floor. Here, let me get
That's right, we're moving.
All right, you ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
Wait.
Just go.
You got to turn your toes in. I can't feel it. There you go. It's good. It's good. Good, you passed.
And you feel so violated afterwards.
I am never breaking the law. The only thing that anybody should ever learn from this is when you're getting it done, you feel like you're going to tinkle. See, nobody warned me the very first time I got it done that I was going to get that. So I'm freaking out thinking I'm going to whiz all over this guy's table. So I expect that sensation. You didn't seem like you were in there too long. That was a quick visit, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was quick.
You find anything?
No, it feels fine. It's flat and small. It feels fine. Big thing about cancer is early detection. You hear it all the time, but you've got to do the screening because you don't want to find prostate cancer when you have symptoms. So you do the finger, you do the blood test.
Because prostate cancer is, when you get that, once you start getting symptoms, that's pretty bad, right?
Yeah, it's usually advanced. And you don't want, most of it's picked up now with the PSA and the finger wave, so you pick it up much earlier because of the PSA.
How, because I've heard of guys with prostate cancer before, and everybody always freaked out. Is that like a bad place to get it? Not that there's a good place, but I mean, is that hard to treat?
No. It's, again, it's early diagnosis. It's better than colon, lung, and breast where, you're dead in 2 years if they can't get a surgical or medical cure. Prostate cancer is slow growing, can be there for 10 or 20 years. But the whole trick on cure is catching it early with the blood test and the finger wave. Yeah, a lot of men are afraid to come in and get a rectal and all that kind of stuff. And the women are very good at getting the pap smears because they're trained to do it early.
Yeah, so. Chicks are like, what is it, twice a year you go in there for the
gynecological?
Yeah, for the whole thing?
Some go twice a year and some it's just once a year. The pap smear, it depends on how your results are.
All right, hold on a second. What is it, Laura?
I've got a question for Dr. Fettner.
Mm-hmm.
I was wondering, my husband is 41. He has not seen a doctor in many, many years. He's starting to have a few, I guess, manly setbacks.
Erectile problem.
He's starting to get a little concerned about it. And I was wondering, would it be better for him to just get a complete physical with a general practitioner or go to you or, a urologist?
Well, of course, we like the business, so if it's a potency problem, we're happy to see him, and we do quite a bit of the male health type problems.
So what's his exact problem? Can he not get an erection?
No, he can, but not like he used to, and it's concerning him and it's bothering him, and he's feeling bad for me. But I'm not having any problems.
Does that?
Yeah, it's real common middle age, and Viagra, testosterone, two things that are out there. There's another substitute for Viagra coming along, and those are perfect for middle-aged men with that type of problem.
Okay.
Perfect.
So what he's going through isn't that unusual, but he should go to the doctor,
Yeah,
right?
well, yeah, men have they don't have a menopause, but they have a very slow sort of menopause over 20, 30 years.
Is that male menopause you told us
male
about?
menopause thing. So they'll see diminished libido and diminished strength and typical kind of male-type symptoms, and a lot of that can be corrected.
Would it be, okay, I understand all that. Would it be best for him to go ahead and...
I just farted a bubble.
Well, that's great.
Well, that's still the KY in there. That's... What is it? What, Laura?
So would it be best for him to just go see a general practitioner and then...
Yeah, general practitioner always a good idea for heart, lungs, and everything else. For potency, of course, the urologist sees a ton of people with potency problems.
Okay.
So.
Well, thank you very much.
Sure.
All right.
All right, bye.
Also, you can take a look on the website. Is it... I never can remember it.
DUA.com.
DUA.com.
Absolutely.
What is it, Greg?
What age should you start getting the poke thingy done?
40. Started 40.
34. All righty.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Is there any way anything could happen prior to 40?
Pretty unusual. We've got some men with prostate
cancer. Eddie was running around laughing. He goes, I'm glad I'm only 36. I don't have to go through this for another 4 years.
It's pretty unusual to have anybody in their 30s. Maybe not impossible, but if they have a family history.
What if you got a rotten diet?
Diet is a big factor for prostate cancer because the Japanese have a very low incidence of it because they're on soy and fruits and they don't eat the meat and the fats that we have. When they come over here, they have the same incidence of prostate cancer when they get on our fast foods.
See, Eddie, there could be something wrong in your ass.
Yeah, he ought to be checked. We can do him.
Check him now.
You want to?
Eddie, get checked.
We ought to. How old is he now?
He's 36.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a rotten diet. He is. He could have the prostate cancer right now.
We can check him.
Come on, Eddie. There you go. Who's on the hotline, Dan?
It is the mayor of Dallas. It's Laura Miller.
Oh, hey, just in time. What are you doing, sweetie?
Hey, how are you?
Guess what we're doing?
Are you healthy or what? I'm really worried about this.
Yeah, we're getting our prostates checked.
Good. That sounds painful.
Why don't you come on up? Come on up. We'll give yours a once around while you're here.
Oh, yeah. No, listen, last time you wanted to talk to me on the phone, you were checking someone's breast. So good thing I didn't get on the air that day.
Oh, is that what was going on?
Yeah,
that's
you're
what was going on.
wild. You were wild and crazy.
It's probably cancer screen.
Yeah, it was. And you know what? It's funny because it was just some shtick, but I did find, even after she was in here, I felt a little lump in her.
You found a fibrous lump.
Was that what it was?
Yes.
Because I sent Eddie outside. I went, go tell her I felt something in her right breast. And he told her, and I thought she just blew it off.
And it saved her life, huh?
Well, I don't know. What is a fibrous thing?
My wife got them. A lot of small-breasted women get little fibrous tumors that are usually benign, but you got to go get them checked if you feel anything like that.
Well, it freaked me out, and I'm not even, I don't even know the girl.
No, and if you found it, then something needs to be done.
Where are you going right now there, Honorable Sweetie Pants?
I am on the way to make a speech.
Hey, where?
At someone's home, and they're going to have dinner, and they're real estate guys in town, and they want me to talk about what's happening in Dallas. I'm going to talk about the palladium subsidy, my favorite topic for the week.
What is a palladium?
That's what we were talking about earlier.
Oh, the arts thing?
Right.
Where you want
No, not the arts thing. The new arena deal, that the arena developers now have a new proposal to build things next to the arena, a mixed-use development, and they want more taxpayer money to do it.
The Palladium guys are wanting, was it a $43 million tax break?
Right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, all right. So the phone call I got earlier was somebody said you were wanting to ask for more money for the arts. Any truth to any of that?
Well, I tell you, there's one project in town that is pretty irresistible. The arts folks, the opera people, the theater people, want to do a new set of 3 buildings in the arts district where the Meyerson is, and they are raising $200 million in private money to build these. So they want us to do some work around the plazas, and they want us to help them with some underground parking. And so what I said was, we're in really bad economic times. I think the council would do something now, but would have to do the rest of it in another bond package because we just don't have the money.
Well, that looks rotten because we just told the cops they couldn't have their cash.
I know. I agree. And it's the only thing in the whole bond program that isn't just total meat and potatoes. But what the police officers should be more upset about is that next Wednesday we're going to vote maybe to give $43 million to this Palladium group after we've already spent $167 million on the arena development to date.
Okay, so
when do you stop spending money?
All right, so you're on the vantage point of we don't give them anything.
Absolutely.
Okay, all right.
That's right.
Was that what that guy said earlier?
No,
because he made it sound like she was going to go in and ask for the money.
Right. He said it backwards.
Okay.
No, and it's worse because it's not really 43. We don't have 43 to give these guys. Okay, so we have to go issue debt and we have to pay it out over 20 years, and it's $67 million.
Yeah, we don't want that.
That would have taken care of the whole. Would have taken care of the whole police pay raise at 17%. So, but listen, I tell you what, right now it's tied 7-7, Russ, and there's one swing vote. So this is big stuff for next Wednesday.
Which way is Ed Oakley voting?
He's the swing vote.
Well, you know what? We got him elected. You tell Ed that you want his help.
You got to call him.
All right, I'll take care of Mr. Oakley.
He is the swing vote.
We don't need to be spending anything else in this city until we get everything with the cops and the fire taken care of. And as far as I'm concerned, that hasn't been addressed.
Well, and they're going to come down, and rightly so. The police and firefighters are going to come down next Wednesday and say, hey, guys, what's going on here? You couldn't, you worked against us, okay, in the campaign. And now you're going to go ahead and do another subsidy for this development? When does it stop? Where are your priorities?
Here's the way that I draw out my priorities when I'm deciding on stuff. And something that I disagreed with you was you said the city couldn't afford a 17% pay raise right now, right?
Right, at one time, right.
What would happen if that passed and we did have to give them a 17% pay raise? What would have happened to the city of Dallas? Would we have shut down?
No, it would have just increased taxes, property taxes through the roof to cover it, and we would have laid off a bunch of civilian employees.
Here's the way that I look at it. If I'm at home, and I'm not being facetious here, if somebody's raping me, all right, I don't want to wait an extra 3 or 4 minutes. My trash can sit out back for another 2 or 3 days, and that's not going to bother me. So that's the way that I set my priorities, is what's more important to me right here and right now, and I need an immediate response. That's why I can't even argue the other side of we can't give the cops and the firemen what they want now.
But I'll tell you, what I said during the mayor's race is that I would support 5, 5, and 5, okay? 5%, 5%, 5%. And that's what I think would be fair because we're in a recession and we don't have a lot of money. And that's what I got the council to approve. And, the first 5%, October 1st, and that's $20 million, which we don't have, and we're going to have to find it. And everybody knows we're going to have to find it, and that's what we're committed to do, and we're going to do it. And a lot of the civilian employees, the civilian employees are getting no raise at all. Never mind 5% this year. And a lot of them are going to lose their jobs because we just don't have money right now. So, I love the police and firefighters, and I hope, and some of them have said to me, Willie, thank you, because...
Nobody came up and said thank you for spreading out our right.
Yes,
Laura, I will now call you Laura now. Laura. Nobody came up and said thanks for screwing me out of my raise.
No, they said thank you for doing the 5, 5, and 5, because, if that had failed and we hadn't done 5, 5, and 5, then they wouldn't be getting anything. So I understand their frustration, and I don't blame them at all, okay? If I were them, I'd want my 17% too. But it's pretty good when the election goes down, they're still going to get 5, 5, and 5, and I promised them that they're going to get it. I mean, the council will not welch on 5, 5, and 5.
Look at you little spin doctor. You got your way with the way the election went, and now you're playing the other side of going, I don't blame them for being mad. They should have had their 17%. Those bastards. The city of Dallas. All I know is I'm glad right now I don't live in the city of Dallas because I'm sure that, the fire alarm goes off and the cops, the firemen are right in the middle of Family Feud. They may not immediately get up. If I got my 17% raise, I'd get up.
Yeah. Hey, our guys.
But this Louis Anderson.
Our guys are professional. They're going to show up.
I know it. That's why I've always said if you put more money into police and fire, you're not going to get a higher class person because you already have a high class person in there. You're going to get somebody that's better paid.
Right.
That makes sense?
Mm-hmm. Right.
Okay. Sure did. Where are you going? Are you at your thing yet?
I'm almost there. I'm like a block away, and the street's blocked off for something that doesn't involve me for sure, but there's all these cones everywhere and police officers.
Probably John Wiley Price. You think I'm laughing? You think I'm kidding? Wait till you get there. When do we get the tour of the mayor's office?
Hey, whenever you want to. You want to on the air or off the air?
I know. I want to come up off the air.
Okay, that's fine.
But I know how you are. Once you get off the phone, we don't hear from you for a while.
Well, so do you want me to formally invite you for a certain time? What time of day do you want to come?
I like mornings.
Morning?
Yes. Okay. I would also like a day possibly proclaimed Russ Martin Day in the city of Dallas.
Oh, boy, now you're really pushing.
I'm sorry. I think I got it. Dan, who was
Mayor Kirk did it.
Mayor Kirk did it a couple of years ago.
For you?
Yes.
No way. Are you kidding?
True story.
Yeah.
He did it. He made it Russ Martin Day.
Live
on your birthday.
Yes.
Your birthday. October 4th.
Did he read it at the city council meeting? Or he just gave it to you?
Well, he didn't read it in front of anybody.
Well, he just announced it on the air.
He just kind of said it, waved his hand, and told me that counted.
I gotcha. Hey, I can do that.
That's not a hose job.
Yeah, I think you got hosed.
You got hosed by Kirk.
Now, listen, what is your phone number so I can find you to set up an appointment? Because this is the hotline number. This is all I have.
Yeah. All right. I'll put you on hold so Dan can get that to you.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, ma'am.
All right. Bye, Russ.
All right. The very lovely Laura Miller.
Been a big hour.
Yeah.
You got probed,
great.
Pricked, and talked to the mayor.
All right. Jumping Eddie's ass.
All right. Here we go. From the mayor to the ass. Huh?
Yeah.
What a change.
Eddie just gave me his gun and his knife in case he wigs. You're going to wish you were sitting through Spider-Man again. This is demeaning, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
He might actually find something, though. I intend to save him because I never know what's going to happen.
Yeah, Eddie doesn't go to the bathroom a lot.
Oh.
It's show prep.
Uh-oh. Contact.
You good? You good?
That was fun, wasn't it?
I don't know.
There it is.
There's your gun back.
Oh, no. I'm not going to have one of those, though.
So Eddie felt okay?
Yeah, he felt good.
I'm not 40.
He was good.
Yeah, I know, but you admit that you eat a bunch of crap.
Yeah. How about?
He needs a cholesterol. Do you have one?
You want to give some blood, Eddie? You should have your cholesterol checked.
He ought to have it checked.
Yeah.
For sure.
Go ahead, JD. We got to take a break.
Self-testicular exams. You can do that how often?
Every day.
Every day. 4 or 5 times a day.
Yeah, those are really 16-year-olds to 25. You can get testicular cancer.
You get that done at
any time in your life.
Catholic Church.
Just younger people, you know.
After 25, you don't have to. I got that. After 25, you don't have to worry about it?
No, you ought to check it, but it's not as big a concern.
Okay.
You know, you worry more about the colon, the lung.
Yeah. It's a lot more fun.
Prostate. Yeah.
And back here.
Yeah.
All right. All right, the website is what again? DUA?
DUA.com. Mm-hmm.
The .com or .org?
.com.
.com.
Yeah.
All right, what's the number over at your office?
Ooh, you're getting tough now. 37.
Cut
that off the air.
I hit the delay. Nobody heard it. Shannon, what's the phone number? We got a break.
972-566-7765.
Okay, that's
There we
Medical
go.
City Dallas.
That's better, yeah.
All right. Thank you, Dr. Fetter.
All right, thank you. Good to see you guys.
More of the Russ Martin Show coming right up.
You felt something in your butt?
Yeah. He said there's just ever so slightly a solid area. It's supposed to be soft and pliable.
Soft and flat like mine.
Yeah.
So what's the next step?
They're going to check the PSA number. The blood work comes in tomorrow. And if it's changed from last time, then we have to do a biopsy.
They have to stick something in your butt and cut things out?
I suppose. He said it just ever so slightly. He goes, I wouldn't even worry about it. Well, yeah, you wouldn't because it ain't yours.
Yeah. That's why he's not worried about it. I wonder if he does himself.
He says he gets his done, but not by himself.
Oh.
You got to reach way up there. It would.
Yeah, I know. I was there when he did mine.
Hurt more this time than it did last.
Why'd you go into the other studio to get it done?
I ain't getting it done in here in front of you people.
Why?
No.
Eddie didn't like it at all.
I know.
I made a lot of noise.
Giving you his gun.
Yeah.
In case.
So what's the treatment if they find something?
Biopsy, and then if it's most sort of malignant, then they have to go and do surgery. But the key is finding it early. Like I said, if it's something very, very small, taking it out now before it spreads.
Because didn't all you guys get checked about the same time I did?
Huh?
So everybody got an exam about 8 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's probably that Lipitor you took made something grow on your prostate.
No, it's not. Not the Lipitor.
And you don't think maybe it's an old G.I. Joe head?
I don't believe it's a doll of any type up there, no. I've accounted for all those.
What do you guys want to do?
Yeah.
When was the last time you did news? About an hour and a half?
Yeah.
It was about 5, wasn't it?
We could play the final audio.
We started news at 4:30 last time.
Yeah, we're probably about 2.
I just looked at the, I couldn't get WFA.com to come up.
I think our server's down.
Okay. Because I was looking for that story about the nurse, the 2 nurses that have been killed up at the McKinney Hospital.
Right.
If you're going anywhere in Central at 121, don't. It's apparently blocked off in several different ways.
Okay. All right, Eddie's not in here, so we're going to have to use this other music. Are you ready?
Sure.
All right. 6:43, J.D. Ryan's on the new 105.3 FM Talk.
Thank you. Brought to us by the great folks at Nissan. 59-year-old Ronald Pequin, a retired priest of Malden, Massachusetts, near Boston, has been arrested and indicted for sexually abusing a boy from 1989 to 1992. And the weird part about this one is he's actually been quoted saying, quote, "Sure, I fooled around, but I never raped anyone. I never gratified myself," end quote.
That's totally different. They should let him go.
Yeah, they should just let him off.
So he fondled the kids.
Yeah, he basically fondled them, but sure, I fooled around, but I never raped
What
him.
exactly does that mean? Did you tongue kiss the kid? Did you play with his genitalia? What does that mean?
Probably played with.
And just the fact that a priest said, yeah, I fooled around.
Will touch him. And to him, apparently that's okay.
I still think that that's one of the reasons that nobody gets ratted out is they think this Hail Mary thing exonerates you from any wrongdoing and you're done.
I'm forgiven you. I've said my Hail Marys or whatever.
Now, that may be an extremely naive way to look at the church, but that that's the only thing that I can think of why you would keep protecting child molesters, because that's what they are.
Yes.
I don't care how you dress it up. I don't care what religion it's associated with. You have men going in and abusing small children and probably saying, nobody's going to believe you if you tell them. They will now.
Well, yeah. And then when they get caught, the upper, whatever, management or whatever, the church moves them. Puts them somewhere else.
I figured he was rehabilitated. Yeah. He said he was wrong. He wouldn't do it again. You know what? He broke the law. Just because you're part of the church doesn't mean you guys get away with that crap. You got to play by the same rules that we do. Religion or no.
It's just freaky how it's all coming out at once.
It's just freaky that nobody's having a cow.
Yeah.
You know, the Pope comes out and says, well, you know,
zero tolerance.
We don't think we're going to tolerate this. Well, God bless you for finally going out on a limb. What a controversial statement.
Yeah.
What is it? Is it zero tolerance?
Zero tolerance.
What was it before? You get 3 strikes? How many kids get molested and have their childhood ruined? You took their childhood away from them. How many kids do you get to do that to before you're convicted or before you're kicked out of the church? I'd like to know what the cutoff line is. Obviously, there has to be one.
There used to be one, yeah. Because now it's 0.
Yeah.
They're cracking down. No more messing around.
I fooled around, but I never raped a kid. You know what? If you fooled around with them, as far as I'm concerned, you raped them.
Sure.
Not only confused them, because obviously it's bad enough that you're an adult. And just that height factor. Just imagine, being 2 feet tall and anybody that's 6 feet tall.
Sure.
Just imagine you right now looking at somebody that's 15 feet tall.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, they're going to have a strong presence, and you're going to look up to them. And that person violates your body. I'm not saying this to be outrageous, but I seriously think if you're convicted of molesting a child, you get the death penalty. Because
And all clinical doctors say you can't fix them. There's no matter of going in, getting psychological counseling, and coming out and being okay. There's not.
Hold on, let me grab this. How's your ass, Eddie? Yes. Screw the death penalty.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Just let me know that there was going to be something going in my tuchus every day if I went to prison.
Oh.
Just like that. That would keep me straight. What is it, Jim?
Well, it's the Pope wants a zero tolerance deal. It's his. Well,
what was it before? How many kids was it before he went to zero tolerance?
It's from what I understand, it's the guys that are advising him, like the cardinals. They're trying to cover their boys' butts with the priests. Now the bishops, the guys a little closer to the people, they want zero tolerance. They don't want any acceptance of it at all.
Well, why didn't this come out a long time ago? I mean, obviously they already knew it was going on. It just wasn't released to the media.
That's kind of what we're wondering too. I mean, I'm Catholic myself, and I mean, we weren't really hearing anything about it, but now it's all blowing up. And the Catholics, I mean, we're mad about it. We don't want these guys.
And it just seems to be the most weird breeding ground for perverts of all things.
Yeah.
And I still think that it's guys that grow up and they go, hey, you know what? I'm a pedophile. Where's the pedophile buffet?
Mm-hmm. They have access.
Yeah,
access and
let me hop on that one.
Yeah, thanks, Jim.
Access and protection.
Right, and unsupervised.
Yeah.
I say whack them. And honest to God, I don't think that's outrageous.
They won't, but they should.
And nobody's actually come out and just looked sorry.
No, they've almost been defiant.
Yeah. Well, we thought it was handled. I'd like to beat the snot out of half of those guys. You know what? I knew what was going on, but I trusted the people underneath me to handle it. You know, something as bad as that, it seems like you would want to take a hands-on approach to that. Unless I'm missing something. And I know that this is probably a real naive way to look at it, and I'm missing some parts. Well, wouldn't you want to handle it that way?
Well, it seems like the church would want to handle it as quickly as possible and get them out and get them away from the church, but instead they just keep shuffling them around and they hold on to them, thinking that prayer or God or whatever can change them, and that's not going to happen. They just keep moving them to a different church, hoping that the guy will stop.
Just the fact that it happened, and they went, all right, we're going to move him someplace else. Isn't the normal protocol to, I don't know, maybe notify the authorities?
Should be.
That seems that would be the Christian way of doing things, is you take that person that is manhandling little boys.
Yeah.
You take them yourself and turn them into the authorities, and they're out of the church. But they don't do that.
Eddie, are you Catholic? I forget.
No, my mother is.
Oh. Am I missing anything here? Am I taking too childlike a view of this?
No, not at all. The main thing that Catholics believe in is that once you confess your sin and ask for forgiveness of it, then it's absolved through whatever penance that they decide you have.
Well, here's the problem with that is you have to have a conscience. Because if you don't have a conscience, then confessing my sins means absolutely nothing to me.
Well, that's true. And the main thing is, it's like if I went to a priest today and said, I think I'm going to kill Russ tomorrow, then he would go to the police and say he's going to kill Russ tomorrow. But if I went the day after I killed you and said, I killed Russ yesterday, he pretty much just keeps it mum. And that's the way they've run things for years. As long as I'm confessing the sin that I've already committed and saying that I'm sorry for it, regardless of whether I'm actually sorry, it's absolved. They give me whatever penance that it is that I do, and it goes away. I mean, within the church, it goes away. So that's one of the reasons that they don't ever throw these priests out or anything else.
Well, and the other thing is, I'm guessing that these priests, when they found out stuff was going on, it wasn't because a priest confessed to another one. It's probably because they got caught. So it seems like the confessional thing would no longer come into play. You know, if the only way that you could even apply that is if I went, you know what, I did something bad, I'm going to tell this guy. I'm not caught, nobody's ever going to catch me, I'm going to go tell him. Then maybe that confessional thing would work. But if you get caught, that shouldn't even be considered.
I'm into it, yeah.
Well, see, it's like the Rudy Koss, the one that was put in jail here in Dallas and cost the Dallas Archdiocese umpteen millions of dollars. His thing was when he got caught, because parents said something, the church told the parents, we'll take care of it, we're going to handle it, and then he was gone. And they just moved him to California, where he just started up doing it again. But as far as the people here in Dallas knew, he was gone. They had no idea what happened to him or anything else, but the church had handled it. And then a few years later, he gets arrested in California for doing it, and then they're like going, that's the same priest that did my son.
Perfect. We don't have time for news now, do we?
No.
We kind of covered it. Yep. Was there a sponsor in here anywhere?
Brought to you by folks at Premier Laser in Denton. Dan and I'll be up there Saturday from noon until 2. It's the first annual Premier Bikini Beach Contest. We'll have beach balls to give away, best buns, hairiest back contest. Also, if you with Premier Girl Bikini Special, you receive a free underarm treatment and a special bikini bag filled with all kinds of goodies. See you there Saturday noon to 2. I'm J.D. Ryan on the talk that rocks Texas, the new 105.3.
More of the Russ Martin Show coming right up.
Okay. You want to go see, I don't have time to go see LA tonight. We got band practice. Is anybody coming?
To band practice?
Yeah.
Why should we practice? You're the one that needs to practice.
You already know your words and everything?
The Highway to Hell?
Yeah.
Yeah. We've done it before.
All right.
And they do the song straight off the albums.
Yeah. Norm from Condoms to Go brought me a tambourine, so I wanted to buy one. Ching.
Perfect.
Ching. Just hit it, right?
How does it go?
Ching, ching, right?
Yeah.
I'm practiced.
All right.
Don't have to be there.
You're not going to come?
No. What do I need to practice?
Well, how late are you going to practice with the band?
I don't stay there for more than an hour.
Well, then you could go see LA at the club at like the 10:30?
No,
8:30, 10:30?
You can go stay until 10:30.
No.
Well, she's going to do a live performance at your house later.
Yeah, what do you care?
Yeah. Yeah, I want to go over there to the Palestinian club, pay to get in, go in there.
Platinum Club. And
whatever.
We don't pay for anything at the Platinum Club.
Oh, that's right, that's Benny's place.
Benny.
Nah. I'll wait till tomorrow. Okay. I'm so horny.
I bet you decide to go over there later.
Out to the club?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Or at least her hotel. Or is she coming to the house?
I think they're going to go ahead and stick her someplace right now, and then she'll come over tomorrow. Then she can stay with me all weekend. I think she's going to stay through Sunday.
Great.
Wow.
Or Monday or something like that.
You'll be satiated.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
what?
Worn out.
No.
Fulfilled.
As long as she doesn't make me sit through any movies, because that's what she did last time.
Mm-hmm.
What Women Want. That was the movie.
Yeah.
Had to sit through that whole damn thing, and I'm going, I'm too tired to bang her now.
Maybe she'll take you to see Star Wars.
Pack of the Clones Day.
You gonna wear the bat suit again for her?
I didn't wear it last time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she made that up?
Hmm?
No.
And Bob McNeil is nowhere near being off the hook.
No.
Because he cost us, with his little shtick, cost us Tara Patrick and
Raylene.
Mm-hmm. 2 guests on the show. It's one thing to hose us and do other stuff, but when he starts pulling his shtick, causes us to lose 2 guests. Well, I'm sorry.
What are you going to do?
Things will have to happen. I'm not saying. In fact, I don't even know that it'll happen immediately.
Oh, no. One of those.
Because if you do it right now, he's off the hook. Oh, well, they've already done the horrible thing. I don't have anything else to worry about. This will come at random. Unexpected.
Good.
Wouldn't want to be Bob.
Not now. All right.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Eddie, we have to go now?
We got 1 minute.
1 minute? What, Dan?
Okay.
Wait, you mean for the plugs?
Yeah.
What?
I got a call from an agent that wanted to know if we would like to have Donna Mills on the show. She was on Falcon Crest. She's going to be in town for a charity event, and they wanted to know if we'd like to have her to promote the event.
She was hot back in the 80s. I don't know if she's aged well or not.
You want to...
See if they can send a current pic.
Okay. Is
this, they want to do a phone or they want to bring her up?
Yeah, I'm not sure yet, because they said she's going to be in town and would like to have her on the show. And I've got to answer their message now.
Oh. I want a current pic. I love the eyes. I used to love it. I don't even think I watched Falcon Crest. But I just loved looking at it. Was it that or Knots Landing? What was she on?
Oh, Knots Landing.
Yeah.
Knots Landing, I'm sorry. I get all those Dallas, Knots Landing, and Falcon Crest were all run into me.
She was on the cover of Playboy once. But I don't think she's ever posed naked. She doesn't look like somebody that's going to age well, though. Or would. You know?
Well, you want her in the studio?
If she still looks pretty good.
Looks good. Okay.
Get a current pic before you bring her up.
I will do that.
All right. How much time does he have, Eddie?
None.
Bye, Dan. Bye.